looks like your wife is.
No, so even though we're not going to actually have our video because it's fussy and I don't want to mess with it right now, we will at least have audio. And we can have a record of this day forever.
Hey, really quick,
Forever.
so I muted everyone. If I do that, can I take the headphones off or?
If you mute us, you won't be able to hear us, I think.
Yeah, that's the concern.
I'm just going to try taking the headphones off really quick because Levi will not leave them alone.
Yeah.
Okay, is there still feedback?
Let's find out.
Okay.
I don't think so.
Yay!
A little bit, but it's much fainter now than it was before.
I muted everyone on my end.
Well, as long as you can still hear us, cool.
Yeah, I just can't mute for them. Yeah.
Sorry, that was probably me chewing popcorn.
Let's see. Does this no, it does not. Okay. All right. So we're going to pick up pretty much where we left off. We're just going to take a real quick look at you guys heading back from the dungeon that you completed last time. You're an exhausted group of adventurers in Bexlode, and we're just going to zoom out from there until we are up really high in the sky and about 300 miles to the southwest. We begin zooming back in on the sprawling, booming city of Gate. And we close in on a modest town. Uh-oh, we're getting feedback through Chris. Again. What do? Sorry, man.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I'm afraid that's the only way it's gonna
Okay.
work. Hopefully he will not damage your ears too severely pulling those out.
Be content with your spoon.
They're earbuds, they don't hurt.
I'm just laughing at be content with your spoon. Anyway, we close in on a modest tavern in the city of Gate. A sign hanging over the doors reads Kadrazat's Sanctuary. 2 days from now will be the autumn equinox. The summer heat is starting to lift pretty early, and a sturdy dwarf with dark red hair and beard walks up, his breath visible in front of his face. The days are still warm in Gate, but the evenings are getting chilly. He's dressed in the green uniform of the Gate City Watch, though where most watchmen wear bulky armor pieces to protect themselves, this man wears only the lightweight uniform. He wears a badge pinned to his chest. It has 3 parallel swords pointed downward, which indicate the rank of lieutenant. This man's name is Garen Shieldwright.
That's the whole uniform?
Yep, just the badge, nothing else.
Set your imagination for a while.
He's been a watchman in Gate for almost 31 years. He's the most senior lieutenant in the watch, second in authority only to Commander Orson Orhane. And gods above does he miss honest police work. He's been stuck behind a desk all day today, filling out forms. It's all part of his larger investigation. It's an important one. He's been trying for a few years now to get solid information on the illegal activities of the Alistan. I can't speak. A widespread criminal organization that has a very strong presence in Gate, but it's also removed from the action. Sometimes he just wishes he could get back into the thick of it, dig up the information firsthand instead of directing others to do it. Go out and bust some heads. And he opens the doors and steps inside. The tavern is busy. What did I just do? Okay, the tavern is busy, with dozens of conversations going on at once, but by some form of magic, the many voices don't seem to combine into a clamor. It doesn't sound nearly as loud in here as it should, given the number of people speaking. It's comfortably quiet. The man behind the bar looks up and smiles as he sees you enter, Daniel. This is Kadrazat, the owner of the establishment. You've known him for a long time. He's a strikingly handsome man. He has mahogany skin, long black hair, a neatly kept short beard. He's wearing something kind of like a black kimono, and tucked in against his back are a pair of large dark blue feathered wings. He's wiping out a glass with a clean rag, and he's been running this establishment since well before you came to Gate. You've come to know him well over the years. It took you some time to come to trust him because Kadrazat is an Iranus, a kind of devil. You were understandably a bit suspicious of him at first. Over the years, though, you have come to trust him. You've never been able to get a story out of him about exactly how he escaped the Nine Hells or what motivated him to defy his nature. He doesn't like to talk about what he was or where he comes from much, but you've known him for a long time. And he looks up as you come in and smiles and says, "Garen, good to see you, my friend. Will it be the usual?" Daniel?
I don't know if we can hear him.
I don't know if we can hear him.
He wants a drink.
Why can I not speak?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
You're now hearing
Okay.
through Russell's mic, so...
He wants a drink of something called beer or ale or something yellow liquid. Amber liquid. That's what it was.
Hang on.
Daniel's character walks into the bar, and everyone inside shouts, "Norm!"
Hey!
Does he have a tab still?
He's very confused because his name is not Norm.
I gotta come get something real quick.
Okay.
I swear I only put it on mute for a second.
Ta-da!
I didn't touch anything. I promise.
Whoa!
Whoa, wrong picture there. Oh, hey, David. I don't think my character sheet came through.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm trying it on my iPad. I know. Well, it came through, but it was blank.
Yeah, I even set it to flatten before... I'm trying to figure out how to solve that problem then.
Put mine up in
Yeah, the version I sent you should be friendly for mobile...
No. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now.
Ah! That doesn't happen all night.
What? Kids make noise.
Yeah, we'll just jump back. He looked up, smiled, said, "Garen, good to see you, my friend. Will it be the usual then?"
Ah, yes, please.
Alright, he smiles and nods. He pours a large tankard full of ale and drops a shot of whiskey into it and hands it to you. And unfortunately, it does not dimensionally fill your real-world glass, but, you know.
Really hoping.
Here, I got some water here.
As,
Wait, over there.
as you sit down at the bar, a figure probably about the size of a dog, a small sort of dragon-like figure, cozies up to you, looks up at you and says, "Can I have some of that?" And you happen to know that this is Roy, the alehouse drake that has been living in Kadrazat's place for years. He's a decent enough creature, always has lots of gossip. You have to keep an eye on him or he might steal your mug.
Yeah, I'm like that. I'll buy you a small one.
Okay. Wait, that's not me, is it?
No, that's not you.
Oh, okay. I'm not that small.
No, this is an alehouse drake. It's sort of just a little dog-sized dragon-like creature that hangs out in bars, bumming people's drinks off of them.
So he's a little bigger than a pseudo dragon.
No, yeah,
Okay.
and a little fatter than a pseudo dragon.
Of course, you know that beer belly.
Yeah. Yeah, basically, he turned up in the shop not long after Kajazad opened it up and just wouldn't leave, and eventually
We have an
everybody
open
sort of
rear
started
down
to
there.
like him enough, and he kind of became a mascot.
It's close.
And also, unlike pseudo-dragons, he can speak.
That makes sense.
But, you're drinking here for a few minutes before Kajazat gets a troubled look on his face and turns to you and says, "Listen, Garen, there's been some trouble? I'm not sure. One of my regulars, a recent regular, a man called Tobosha, if that is his real name. I think it's probably a false name, honestly. But he's gone missing, and he came in here a couple of days ago saying he was looking for something important, and that if he didn't come in and show it to me the next day, they had him. I don't know who he meant by they, but whoever it is, he hasn't turned up." We are not getting audio from Daniel again.
He said, "Hang on," just so you know.
Okay. Welcome to the Technical Difficulties Show.
Let me try that.
I'm working on the last
We
of
heard
my
that.
songs.
Okay, so I'm going to try to go through my camera
Okay.
headset. Because apparently it doesn't work.
All right.
So can you tell me more about him? Like,
Well, he hasn't been around very long. I haven't gotten to know him very well, but he's been here. I've been in Gate maybe a month, two. He came in quite frequently. He's not very tall, perhaps about 5'3" or so. Dark hair, some sort of accent. I can't quite place it. Wherever it is, I've not been. But he's. I'm very worried something has happened to the man. I only ever saw him speak to two people apart from myself. One was Imadi Yoan, a historian. She drops in here from time to time. Could probably find her at the library if you wish to speak to her. The other was an elf laborer who's been involved in the establishment of a laborers' union recently. I believe was his name. You could find him at the warehouses.
do you know which way he was headed?
I'm afraid I don't. He gave me almost no details. I hate to make your night more interesting, but I suspect that it might be. Look, given the look on your face, I think you may not mind so much.
I'm always up for a fight.
And he says, "I wish there was more I could tell you, but I'm afraid that's all that I really know. I hope that you find something out. If you do, come back and let me know."
Yeah, definitely will.
And he goes off to help some other customers. And about this time, a tall human walks into the bar. He's scarred up. Everyone kind of takes notice as he comes in. He is quite severely scarred, has sort of dirty ashen blonde hair, maybe about 6'2", wearing armor that looks to be pretty heavy. It could take a beating, but it's humble. It's neatly kept, and you might have been. Garen might have seen this man around. This is Marangatu, or Marangatu. I don't know which would be a better pronunciation. Chris, you decide. It's your character.
So, what?
Your character's name, I'm not sure if we should pronounce it Marangatu or Marangatu.
Marangatu.
Okay. So, yeah, Garen, you have sort of seen Marangatu around, but you don't know a lot about him. He's been in Gate a couple of months now, but you are aware, given that you've been investigating the Alistan, that he has already made enemies of the Alistan. They're not terribly thrilled with him after what you'd be familiar with is that the Alistan, pretty much as soon as it gets the chance, it goes after anyone who can possibly pay. It comes and it shakes down poor laborers and others for protection money. And Marangatu wasn't having that. He involved himself and started quietly pushing some of the workers to form a union. And it was working. People started organizing and using their collective strength to tell the mob where they can stick it, basically. That's made him very unpopular with the mob. He wanted to do it anonymously at first, but a couple of people in the union were attacked on the assumption that they were behind it all, so Marangatu came forward and accepted credit as the organizer just to draw heat off of the workers. The mob wanted to talk to him about a compromise, but he wouldn't. He refused, and they answered by putting out a contract on his head. A couple of people have tried to kill him. You did speak to him briefly after he killed one of the people that came to kill him and sent another one limping. I think we've lost Daniel's audio again.
Let me open mine up. He said son of a... and then I can't say the next word. Well, technically I didn't hear the last word. It was more of a mumble, so... See, there it goes again. Sorry about the language, guys. We'll keep it PG from now on.
Okay, fine.
Oh,
Take it easy. I'm trying to take it easy. It's just not working for me. Oh, well, of course. In order to do this correctly...
So my main weapon's a giant hammer, right?
I don't remember what I gave you.
I think I read it was a hammer from...
Yeah, a warhammer.
Okay, cool.
And David,
No,
I'm just going
honestly-
to default to you for what my stuff is.
What?
I'm going to default to you for what my stuff is.
Yeah.
I
need to figure out how to get you a sheet that actually works for you.
The last one worked.
Oh, that's a lot of feedback.
Yeah, it's probably me, sorry.
I'm just gonna turn Russell down because I can hear him through your mic anyway.
I'll just turn mine off.
Hopefully that'll work. Let's see. I sent you the uneditable one. Maybe if I send you an editable version of it, it will. I don't know. I will
Okay.
give that a try.
Okay, let's try that. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Temporarily. Okay, perfect. I will leave that open, and that open, and everything else open.
I'll send you the...
Okay, so I'm calling over to Marangatu, like, hey, come on over, let's have a drink. Join me.
Sorry. What was that?
Like, come on over, have a drink. Sit next to me.
Hello, sir. How are you this fine evening?
Oh, I'm doing excellent. How are you doing?
Well, you know, just been distractions, many distractions.
Many distractions. I can understand that.
Hey, quick question: is this the same city where our normal group has been?
No, this is a much
No,
larger
we're
city,
in
about
Gates.
300
Okay.
miles to the southwest.
Okay, cool. Sorry. Anyway, yeah, there's been a lot of commotion. There's been a lot of commotion lately with the mob and all, but overall things are going well.
Good. Speaking of the mob, any movement going on lately? Anything exciting?
Nothing out of the ordinary that I've seen lately ever since my last encounter.
Just wasn't sure. You get your ear to the ground, wondering, seen any of their movements. The bartender was telling me about a man that he knows that strangely disappeared. I don't know if the mob was involved in any of that or not. If you heard anything.
Sorry, just really quick. Can I get a quick recap? I was kind
Yeah,
so
Kadrazat was telling Garen about one of his regulars, a man called Tobosha, possibly. Kadrazat suspects that it is probably a false name. But Tobosha was a regular who had been coming in for a month or two, and he disappeared after he told Kadrazat that he was looking for something important, and if he didn't come in and show it to Kadrazat the next day, they had him. He didn't specify who they were. He said that someone had him if he didn't come back in, and it's been a couple of days and he hasn't turned up. And
okay, do I know Kadrazat?
you know Kadrazat. You've been coming in here. Everybody knows Kadrazat. He's kind of one of the fixtures of the city. He's a reformed devil who runs this tavern and shop.
Okay. Cool. Sorry. Yeah. Kids.
I understand.
Hi. Okay. Anyway, back to the game. Yeah, I haven't seen Kadrazat around lately. I'm sorry. I haven't heard much of anything.
Kadrazat is the bar owner who is in here right now. It's
Oh, I mean the
Cover,
devil
like,
guy.
I'm right here.
Yeah.
Tobosha was the.
Okay, sure. Tobosha.
And
Okay.
You had.
I'm sorry.
You had met Tobosha a time or two. You didn't know him well. Kadrazat had told Garen a few moments ago that the only people he'd ever actually seen Tobosha speak to other than Kadrazat himself were Imadi Yoan, a human historian that works at the Gate Library, and Duriel Shidara, an elf laborer who was... you have worked very closely with Duriel Shidara. He was one of the lead organizers of the union that you've been setting up.
Okay. Well, I'm very sorry, Oscar. I haven't seen anything of him lately. Is there any way if I can be of any assistance, please let me know.
I definitely will, yeah. No worries there.
And around this time, a tiefling walks into the place. Very flamboyantly walks into the place.
There we go.
Hello.
Hello, darling. What's your name?
That's it.
My name's Garen. What's yours?
My name is Faye. It's very nice to meet you.
Hey, very nice to meet you too. I don't think I've seen you around these parts before, have I?
You have not.
No.
This
No, I'm just traveling through. Part of my show, you see.
Ah, performer.
Indeed.
What brings you around these parts?
Well,
Aside from traveling.
I'm doing a traveling show right now, and Gate is the only way to get to the other side of the country.
Ah. Makes sense. So you're performing here tonight, or just coming in for a drink?
You haven't spoken to Kadrazat, so you don't know if you're performing here tonight.
I don't know if I'm performing tonight. Wouldn't that be something? But no, I just mostly came in for a place to stay for the evening.
Fair enough. Well, the man you want to talk to is the Kadrazat. He's bartender here.
Kadrazat. Wonderful.
And out of the corner of your eye, Garen, you notice, you hadn't noticed him in here before, but you catch sight of Trace Selwyn, and your countenance immediately darkens just a bit. You're not entirely happy to see him.
Angry face.
You're fairly certain that he has just pickpocketed someone, but if so, he's already spirited away whatever he took into his own pockets.
Hey! No evidence.
Trace! It's nice to see you here.
Yeah, nice to see you too. Looks like I better be going.
Ah, not so fast. Come in, have a drink.
On you?
I'm sure the last guy could pay for it.
I'm sure he would if he was here.
I mean, the last guy you pickpocketed.
No, I don't do that.
Ah, yeah, sure. I know you too well.
Look, nobody's ever found out.
Is that an admission of guilt?
No. My parents beat it out of me.
They beat what out of you?
Stealing their money?
You stole your parents' money too? Man.
That's especially impressive considering that Trace is an orphan and everyone knows it.
Did I not read that part? That's not it there. Let's go look at that again.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, fine. Change that story. Stealing food.
Ah, stealing food. So you mentioned stealing food.
It was at the orphanage. Actually, it's called barter. I never got in trouble for that.
One of these days, tell you what.
What?
One of these days you're gonna. What do you mean, what? You know exactly what.
I don't steal.
I don't have any dice. Hold on.
You don't need dice for this game.
Dice. What are those?
You have them on your computer.
Yeah, that's true.
Do you need a D12 while I'm up here?
I can't find it.
If I desperately need a D12, I can just use the one on my phone if I need one, but I don't think it's going to be...
I don't even see you on here.
So, no.
Nope. Fine.
Okay. I'm back.
Welcome back.
So, am I still over by Garen when Trace comes over?
Yes.
Was there still another bar in town?
Oh, there are lots of bars in town, but this is the... This one's generally considered the best one.
That's funny.
Are you sure?
What's wrong? You don't like my company?
No. You're trying to throw me in jail for stuff I didn't do.
Allegedly didn't do.
So I want to look over at Trace and say, well, my, you sure look like an upstanding fellow. What's your name?
Well, I usually have one. It's suspect number 1.
Suspect number 1. Yes.
For no reason.
For lots of reasons.
Well, tell me more, dear. And I want to attempt to pickpocket him.
Okay.
With my tail. With my tail.
Okay.
It has a mind of its own.
I don't get too close to people.
Yeah,
I have a pretty long tail.
That's kind of creepy.
She's a tiefling.
I need to make sleight of hand for this?
Yes, you would need to make sleight of hand, and Russell, you would oppose that with a perception check, I believe.
Alright. D20?
Yes.
Actually, my dice.
Did you ever actually
Oh, no.
get a readable...
Nope.
It hasn't even looked. What are you talking about?
I did too. See? You're bad at this.
I'm not bad. You're bad.
Yeah, I got
You're
a
a
natural
thief.
20.
You got a natural
Sorry.
20?
Natural
Okay,
20?
15.
I was gonna say.
Oh, I got a 14.
Hey!
And
I think it's a thief.
your perception bonus is 4, Russell, so...
So 19. Sorry.
Yeah, so Trace notices that this tiefling is trying to move her tail around to grab something out of your pocket. You've done this too long. You're too good at this, and so you just kind of dodge out of the way, and that is that.
That is that.
Why do you arrest her?
Yeah.
Oh, I apologize for my tail, darling. It has a mind of its own.
Your purse can't be that empty.
Nice. You all need to settle down. I think. Let's lock you all up. Call it a night. I wasn't so busy.
Does that include free food?
Free food? Emmer! No such thing as a free meal.
Or what does it cost?
For you, the truth. Anyway.
And around this time, a tall figure in a cloak, a tall dark figure in a cloak, walks into the bar.
How tall are we talking?
We're talking 7.5, 8 feet.
It's a Goliath.
Yeah, this is almost certainly a Goliath. There are some Dragonborn this height, but it's a little hard to tell with the cloak. You can pretty safely assume that this person is not a Dragonborn because the shape of the body looks more
Human.
classically humanoid. But this individual walks over to the bar and asks Kadrazad a question very quietly.
Can I eavesdrop on the conversation?
Yeah, I was about to say that too.
Yeah, roll perception.
Perception. Hey, yeah!
How about 7?
Dag, that's what I got too.
Okay, I got a 19.
You got a 19. You got a 15.
Right, I got 15, but my perception's 4. Right?
Where's your freaking sheet? Come on, man.
Yeah, your perception is 4.
Okay. I want to hear what these guys, but I can't.
Shut up.
So,
Very nice.
neither of them here, but you are able to pick up that in low voices they are speaking, and she says, "Listen, I know you don't know me. I promise I'm a friend. I think I might know where Tobosha is."
I knew I should have been listening to this conversation. Instead, I'm over here getting drunk.
Might I sell the information?
We want like a night of freedom.
I don't know, I just want to go with these. I probably need something. You wanna know what they said?
What was that? Their whole conversation?
That's all you hear immediately. Kadrazat.
Can't hear you.
Yeah, Kadrazat looks
There you go.
around, and he looks at this individual questioningly, and he waves a hand a bit, and you suddenly don't hear anything. He has magically muted the conversation so that only he and this mysterious stranger
That's mean.
can.
It's very mean.
Hey, you wanna go?
What?
Give me some money.
For what?
I'll tell you what they said.
Oh. How about I'll throw you in jail for the night.
With food?
One of these days, she'll lock you away, throw away the key.
I don't steal.
That's what you say. What is that?
After a few moments of whispering, you see Kadrazat direct this individual over to Garen. And,
I have a chance for money.
I'm still over by him, yes?
I assume you are.
I haven't moved.
Yeah. So, this
I look
individual
little
walks-
tiny next to this person
Yeah.
because I am 5'2".
Most of us are pretty small next to this person.
And this individual walks over to Garen. You look way, way up. And,
I'm 4'10".
yeah. Yeah, you look way
Whoa!
up, and,
Geez, I'm not much taller than you are then, Daniel.
Yeah, you know. It's quite the shift from my last character.
and they take off the
Seriously, Oscar.
hood of the cloak, and you see that this is, yes, it is in fact a Goliath, and it's a woman, and she looks at you, and she has long black hair that's tied back into a ponytail behind her, and she looks down at you, kind of looks around, kneels down because she doesn't want to be staring down at you, kneels down and says, "Listen, you don't know who I am. My name is Kaya Ruakoha."
That name sounds familiar. Not to this character, of course.
Huh?
It's my last name. Ruakoha.
What a twist!
It's your sister.
Yeah, she says, "I have reason to believe that the man who has been calling himself Tobosha, who is an acquaintance of mine, may have found something that we both have been looking for that is very dangerous to possess, and I suspect that even more dangerous people either have found him or are looking for him."
Yeah, that would definitely make sense. I mean, especially after what Kadrazat was saying. So,
Well, I'm certainly intrigued.
She looks over at you with a little bit of alarm.
Hello, darling.
"Hello. Who are you?"
Just
I
watch
won't-
the tail.
My name is Faye. I won't bite, I promise.
And she looks you up and down and says, "Yes, that would be unwise." She says, "Even if one were to bite, I'm afraid my bite has a bit more teeth to it."
Touche. Touche, my dear.
And she looks over at Garen and says, Do you know this woman?"
we met just a few minutes before you came into the bar.
Really?
So, no. Not really.
So, no.
And we
Yeah,
now have a token on the board for Kaya, so you can sort of see her face.
Zoom in.
Zoom. And enhance.
Not those. Shh. Okay. Ha! A little higher.
Ooh. It's very nice.
She says, "Look, tonight is... It's too late to do much of anything about it now. I suspect that we wouldn't find any leads even if we were to search, but if you would like to look for Tobosha with me, then meet me at the edge of town, the northern border, tomorrow, early." And she pulls the hood back up and walks out briskly.
Well, that was interesting.
Not really.
Who are you?
Who am I? Are you asking me, Daniel?
Yeah.
Oh.
Sorry, shut my door. Too many bugs.
So, can I film yet?
Well, obviously I haven't found you with any money of another person unless I need to frisk you.
Where would I find my money?
Your money or somebody else's?
Well, what's to say?
I'll get you one of these days. Yes, please, go.
For what?
Whatever you want. Go before I throw you in jail for no good reason.
I could get a lot of money for that.
What, getting thrown in jail for no good reason? What are you talking about? I'll just take you out back and beat you senseless.
I get even more for that.
Nah. You don't recognize my face after I'm done with you.
He did.
Yes.
So does... So... Whoop.
I didn't say anything.
Okay, sorry. Oh, yeah. Sorry. The thing was going in and out. Anyway,
Yeah.
so... Since, like, I'm pretty much like a communist guy, would I, like, be kind of like, towards Daniel, or Daniel's character, or would I be more, like, polite? Just one.
Everybody's polite to me.
Yeah, in his case, you would probably
Sure.
consider him...
Except for you.
He has a very good reputation. He is...
Okay.
Like, he enforces the law, but he is known to be, actually a good officer, and so
Okay.
the people that you work with, you would probably have heard good things about him, and what little interaction you've had with him has been pleasant. It hasn't, like, so there's...
Oh,
And
nice.
when it comes to you being a communist paladin, it is...
That's just like you said that just...
Yeah,
We
like,
still laugh at that.
yeah, you're not, like, obsessed with your ideals to the point that you would
Okay.
really try to force them on situations where you know they just don't apply. Those are your ideals. And,
Okay.
like, ultimately,
City human.
you know, as long as no one is being mistreated, as long as laborers are being given fair treatment, you're pretty much cool with whatever.
Okay.
But as soon as people start to be oppressed, that's when you
Help, I'm being
take
repressed.
off the gloves. Yeah.
I was just wondering, because, like, if I get annoyed with, like, the mobs stealing money from people, would I be, like, annoyed with, like, Russell? Like, allegedly stealing money, or I just be kind of like,
It depends on what you caught of that, and, like,
That's true.
yeah,
Okay, cool. Sorry, just wondering.
what is happening?
Happy tones.
I don't
I have no idea.
I do something.
Is that you, Sadie? Ah,
It is me. And my ocarina.
I've got bagpipes on mine, so. And a harmonica. Well, actually, I took the harmonica off.
But yeah,
I did
Chris,
for a while.
you would, since we didn't specifically have you roll for perception, we'll say you probably didn't catch that he was probably
Okay.
talking to people.
Have you
Okay,
taken
cool.
to work yet?
Alright, cool. Sorry, just wondering.
Yeah. But anyway, you guys
How much for one of these?
go about your business. Those of you who are staying at Kajazat's place, get your accommodations taken care of and sleep for the night. And in the morning, you all wake up. I think all of you heard Kaya saying that she was inviting people. Like, basically, she was really only talking to Garen, but the rest of you probably heard, so you could just turn up. You know the place. And
Is there like a fence or a rock or something that I can sit on
yeah, there would be
at the meeting spot?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna sit there and play on my ocarina.
Okay.
I'm hiding in the shadows.
I love how you get your hands through that.
Let's get it. So are we going to jump forward to tomorrow?
Yes, it is now the next
Yay,
day.
fast forward. Is Daniel drunk?
No, I'm not drunk. I'm on the job. Sober as a skunk.
Oh, so you're drunk. Okay.
You're still blood in my alcohol, officer.
So you guys arrive at the spot, and
What the hey? What are you all doing here? Yeah.
Can't see me.
What do you mean I can't see you? I'm a genius. I can see you all the time.
Wait. So I rolled a 16 for stealth, plus whatever else I had.
You don't even have a character sheet. You can't roll for anything.
Oh. Over here.
I don't have Adobe on that one.
Oh, come on. You can't be kidding me.
you have a stealth of 10, Russell.
So you got 26.
So I'm hidden, right?
Yeah.
To everybody except for me.
You have vanished from the plane of existence.
Yeah.
Hey, it's like you're bad.
Daniel, you can go ahead and roll perception to see if you spot him.
Yeah, can I make a perception check for him?
Sure.
Natural 20. Yeah!
No!
Nope, that's an 8.
Yeah.
Wait, what's your perception?
Out of the corner of my eye.
Yeah. You're a little surprised that you
Plus 5.
do. Technically, that would not be enough.
Yeah, I know.
Because
That
that's
means you
35.
didn't see me, right?
But because that was a natural 20, I'm going to say you still managed to catch him. This time, I don't always give natural 20 bonuses on skill checks, but for this one I will.
Yes.
You
He
spotted.
still thinks it's me, but
You smell a horrible smell, and then
you spotted lurking an unusually small dragonborn lurking.
So I know he's trying to camouflage himself, so I won't acknowledge him, but I know he's there.
Yeah.
you did a good job. You're lucky.
Luck has nothing to do with it.
That's a lot to do with it.
And also, with your high perception roll, you find a note from Kaya.
Yes.
Kaya has left a note saying, make your way to the Sealed Spire. And you know that the Sealed Spire is a strange tower that is just outside of Gates headquarters. Can we stop with the
That's
ocarina?
heck of loud.
Sorry.
it is very loud.
It's just trying to
Sorry.
everywhere.
It's okay.
Woo.
But yeah, you know that the Sealed Spire is sort of a strange, semi-natural looking tower. It almost looks like it was grown out of the earth rather than built, and it stands just outside Gates' northern borders. No one's ever found a way inside, though.
Well, with all of us here, especially Trace, I think we might be able to try and find our way through. So apparently, since you're all coming with me, you guys ready to go?
I'm ready.
My guy's gonna play like he didn't see me. I don't believe it. I want to give him just enough doubt.
I'm over here just chuckling. He thinks it didn't see him. Okay.
Baron. Get on with it.
Hey, he said I'm the best detective in the force.
Best one alive.
It's like,
There you go.
here's the question. If if he was to cast Pass Without Trace, would he just disappear?
Oh.
But anyway, you make your way through the borders of the city. It's
Try throwing it to the top screen.
out here. The city kind of is thinning out a bit and giving away a bit more to the countryside around. And you see the sealed spire ahead before you actually reach it. And as you are beginning to approach it, you see, oddly, that there are two robed men who appear to be standing guard.
Well, does that seem odd to anybody but me? Nobody can get into this place, but there's two robed men.
Odd.
Oh,
For certain.
I need a helmet.
wait, doesn't fit over the headphones.
Get some better ones.
You get some better one. Kylo Ren likes it.
Yeah, you're still far enough away that they haven't taken notice of you yet, but were you to get any closer, you might be spotted.
Well, we're just gonna go talk to them. I mean, that seems logical.
Okay.
So, yeah, I'll just continue walking towards them.
Okay. They look at you as you approach, and they are standing up against an open door, which you have never seen here before, and you have passed by the sealed spire many times.
I knew it!
And they shuffle a little bit closer to stand in the way of it as you approach.
Hello, when did this door get here?
They look at each other, and one of them kind of looks up in the air and counts on his fingers. About half an hour ago, I think. Yeah.
Explains why I've never seen it before. Well, my name's Garen, and Kaya was supposed to meet us here.
Don't know who that is.
Oh, David, my guy preps a poison arrow.
Preps what?
A poison arrow.
Okay. Which poison are you using? Do you have your sheet to tell me that?
Oh. I just wanted to use one of them.
The good one? Which one?
The Wyvern.
Okay.
Okay.
He's got
You can try.
Yeah,
That's only if they go hostile.
She's about 7.5 feet tall, gray skin, black hair.
They just kind of shake their heads. You get the impression these two aren't the brightest.
Yeah.
Okay, I want to kind of slide up to Garen and be like, "Hello, darlings. What he's trying to say is we're kind of looking for someone who's gone missing, and our friend was supposed to meet us here. So if we could get past, that would be lovely."
Can't let nobody in, miss. Sorry.
Not even just this one time. It would be immensely helpful.
No, see, if we let it in this one time, then you'd be in the one time.
It's kind of the idea.
Boss told us expressly not to let anybody in this time specifically.
Well,
Hey, use your cop stuff.
if you let us by, I wouldn't tell anyone.
I think the boss might notice.
Excuse me. Who's your boss, if you don't mind me asking?
Is it Sir Lauren?
So Lauren.
And you haven't heard the name.
Oh, I know Salorn. He's a grand friend of mine. He absolutely wouldn't mind if we passed.
Really?
Oh, absolutely. We go way back.
Make a deception check.
Sorry.
Natural 20.
Fantastic.
So 28.
Yeah.
Woo.
So they
These
look
guys
at
are
each other.
dumb.
They're just kind of like, go right ahead then.
Thank you, love.
They step aside to let you guys walk in.
Does my guy...
Fantastic.
And
Whatever you roll for, it's not a good idea.
yeah, you're now.
And I'm gonna kiss the one on the cheek that I was talking to. You're a darling.
Okay. Yeah, he blushes, and as you walk away, you hear him not so quietly, like he's just like, "Did you see that? She kissed me. I think she likes me."
Well, thanks for that.
And,
No problem, darling.
My guy tries to head in with them.
Okay. Yeah, they
I think you're so sneaky.
were you not standing there with them during this? You were like hiding then?
I was trying to hide the whole time.
Okay. Make another stealth check to sneak past them to get in.
Ah. 6 plus 4.
It's
10.
yeah, your stealth is 10.
Oh, 16.
Yeah, so you are able to slip past them without them noticing. They're
You're lucky she kissed him.
I know.
Otherwise, you'd be caught.
Yep.
Can I perception for Russell again?
Yes.
Probably took me 15 to get.
That's a 6.
I'll take that as a no.
Yeah, you don't notice him. You
I have proficiency in perception.
And yet you failed.
Twice.
Guys don't.
I think these dice are mad at me.
Probably.
Tails dice like me.
You're now in the bottom level of the sealed spire, which is no longer sealed for whatever reason. And there's not
Well, if the boss is already in.
there's not a whole lot on this level. There's a staircase with a gate on it, and there's a metal face on the gate. Let's see. Passive perception.
14.
Yeah. Oh, I got a 14. Which, man, you and me, Sadie, we're on the same page.
No, passive perception. It's at the bottom of your sheet.
Nope.
Right there.
Nope. Oh, 15. Sorry.
All right.
I have dark vision. Oh, finally.
So, Garen notices that there is something carved into the floor near the gate in Elvish.
Can anybody read Elvish? Oh, I can. Sorry,
Quick,
I just read that.
does anyone speak the language I am currently speaking?
My guy has goals.
Yeah, you pickpocket everybody. Get it.
Nope, this is mine.
Whatever. Yeah, it's because you stole it from somebody.
So, the note in
That worked
Elvish,
anyway.
the note in Elvish says the password is "I love you."
Aw. I love you.
Oh, that's beautiful, darling.
The eyes of the metal face on the gate open, and it looks like they kind of take a second to focus, and then the door gets this surprised look and says, "Well, that's a bit premature, isn't it? I haven't so much as blinked in your direction. You up and proclaim your undying devotion. It's a bad habit, that is. What you got, princess by chance? Honest to John, you know, princess's divorce rate is 80%. That's mad, that is, isn't it? 80% of princess marriages fail, you know. It's a royal epidemic, it is. And all because some pimply tosser with a tin pot on his head came jaunting on up, saved her from some mess. Take it from me, princess is a mess magnet. They are. Something about tiaras is like a dinner bell for dragons and wicked stepmothers and witches with all manner of apples and such. But I digress. Here comes a lad in armour what don't fit his tiny broomstick body, and he's got a magic sword. Because of course he does. They all bloody do, you know. Magic swords everywhere. I'm a real original. Right, you're a knight with a magic sword. Get in line then. See, your name starts with J. So over here in the line of J Knights with bloody magic swords. I mean, if they're all magic, what's even the point of them, right? It's not special if every Tom, Dick and Aragorn's got a shiny pointy stick with magic in, is it? But anyway, here comes this twit in steel fishnets, this dumbbell wearing a hardware store on his big empty head, eyes looking opposite ways. Here he comes galumphing up on a big white horse. It's like always it's always a white horse, isn't it? It's always a bloody white horse, like a big ghost to go around saving dippy young lasses on some Appaloosa named Greg. So you better find a horse as tall as a small mountain with snowy white hair and eyes what you can see the stars reflected in. Just a beautiful piece of horse flesh. Either the knight or the princess would be better off marrying the horse, if we're honest. And now here comes Big Stewart, the village idiot from Road Apple Nowhere, and he tells off the dragon, or he wakes up the princess with a kiss, because that's not questionable behaviour at all. No, sir, officer, I wasn't taking advantage of some sweet, innocent young girl with more land than brains in the dark of the woods. No, I was saving her. That's what I was doing, but with my lips, right? Saving her with my lips. And he saves her, and she's all, oh, my hero, thank you, please take the not inconsiderable fortune found in my dowry. And he's puffing out his scrawny little chest somewhere inside that breastplate he's renting a room in. And oh, they're so happy. And 6 months later, she's crying face down on the floor while he rides off into the sunset with all the gold on the back of that horse, what deserves so much better than him. And she's pregnant, and it's another bloody cautionary tale and not rushing into a relationship. I mean, you can't build a lasting commitment on a set of monogrammed towels and a couple of mumbled I love yous, now can you? And
absolutely, darling. It's so terrible.
And as the door says the words I love you, it clicks open. And he says, what? Would you look at that? You've only gone and done it again. You solved the puzzle. See, the password is I love you, but it's not you what asked to say it. You have to get me to say it. And well, I did, so good job. Go on then. Go on up. Take a look. You remember what I said, though. There's wisdom in these old iron bones areas. You mark my words. Why, this reminds me of the time, and you all just kind of go your way while it continues to ramble.
I don't think I heard you breathe once that entire time. That's pretty impressive.
Scary. Do I have to listen to that?
Yeah.
You listen to enough of it for it to unlock, and then you just go through.
Sad.
I had a lot of fun writing that rant.
Oh,
Yeah.
good rant.
Seriously, that was fantastic.
Oh.
Well done. Okay, so are we climbing stairs? Is that what we're doing next,
Yes.
or what's the layout that we're looking at?
Yeah, you're climbing stairs. It's pretty simple in here. It's not very large, so it's just sort of a spiral staircase around the edges of the interior of the tower. And it's you're just climbing upstairs, hearing the prattling on of the door continue echoing up through behind you.
Man.
Can I make a perception check for rustling or traps or anything in this stairway?
Yeah, you can do that.
You can try.
That's better. 20.
Ooh, fantastic.
Okay. So,
You see nothing.
you spot that there is, in fact, a tripwire strung across the staircase that looks like it was recently put in. And as you look up, you see that it is... it's connected to some kind of net, like this was a trap to catch people that were trying to come up.
Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna show Garen where it is, and so like don't step on
Yeah.
Thanks. Appreciate that. This one time looking for checks is actually, or looking for
I know,
checks
right?
actually paid off. Fantastic. About time.
I gotta see that.
And it's with the character that has the lower perception.
I'm asking David before I roll.
Yeah, roll
I know.
perception since you're not enough you're not part of the group enough that anyone told you. So
I rolled a 15 plus whatever it is.
This is really funny.
Yeah.
Russell's got a delay from my headphones to his headphones.
I can't mute him.
That's why he stutters.
That's evil.
It's fantastic.
No, it's not. It's really, really hard.
There's an app called Speech Jammer that does exactly this. It's the funniest thing to listen to people do it. Anyway.
Yeah, you do spot the tripwire.
Thank you.
And
Do I see Russell now, by the way, with that 20?
No, you're looking at a wire.
you were looking for the wire. That roll doesn't count for looking for him.
Well, I did mention that I was looking for him still, along with traps, but...
Oh well, okay. Then sure, you see him by this point.
Oh. I roll against the
Not this time.
You're not that sneaky.
Hey, I made it this far.
There aren't a lot of places to hide. It's pretty open in here, so.
It's a stairwell, obviously. I'm hiding in the candelabra.
It's like a net 20.
But
Just come join the group. You're already here. Come on.
I like this side.
It might get you into trouble, though, darling.
And as you begin to near the top, you can hear some voices. You hear someone saying, "Listen, I don't want to have to hurt you. All I want to know is where you put the shard." And there's no answer. And you hear the sound of, like, a slap. Somebody being slapped across the face, probably. And
With the newspaper?
a little bit of a grunt.
With the wet newspaper.
A little bit of a grunt. And he says, "Look, I can do this all day. I don't want to have to. I don't like hurting people. I just want to know where you put the shard. It was here, and now it's not. And you arrived before we did. I would like to know where you put it."
I bet you that's Kaya. I bet. In there.
Nah, it's probably Silorin.
The-
Sorry. Silorin. The boss.
The missing guy?
No. Silorin's the boss dude from downstairs.
Oh. No, I meant the one who got slapped.
Oh.
Probably Kaya.
Man, to get a Goliath down like that in order to slap her, that's pretty impressive.
That's true. That's true.
Well, let's run in and find out, shall we?
Wait. This is my special.
You want to sneak in?
No, I want to kill the guy.
I'm pretty sure you're not going to get him in one hit, Russell.
Here, let me move my microphone.
And silence.
For sure I can take him.
This is rolling off of my microphone.
No, I'm on mine.
I don't hear you at all.
Yeah, you are not broadcasting via your
Yeah,
microphone.
yours is on silent. You've been using Daniel's.
I knew it. Ah!
Wait, I just turned mine back on.
Nope.
It's not doing it. It's not working.
That's okay.
Okay. Never mind.
It's been working so far, so keep talking. So you want to sneak in?
I can probably get him on the ground around. Horrible. Hey,
Yeah, that's super funny.
Well, make a stealth check.
Can I inspire him before he goes in?
Sure.
Okay.
I need it.
I will
16.
inspire him with a limerick.
Okay.
No.
Um,
Wait.
Fantastic.
Okay. Behold the rogue dragonborn Trace, whose clothes are as black as his face. He stabs in the back when he makes an attack, but is really no good with a mace.
Fantastic.
Alright, so you get Bardic Inspiration die. What are your...
D6. No, I lied, D8.
Yes.
Oh,
They're
that's a
D8
good one.
now.
So add a d8 to your roll. Or you can save it if you want.
You
if think
can-
you're happy with
Yeah, you can add it now. You can add it to an attack roll.
I'm going to add that to the attack, since he's probably going to... Well, actually, no, I want to... Yeah, I'll add it to this one. So 6 plus 10 plus 8.
You have to roll it. You have to roll an 8-sided die for it.
Oh. No.
2.
18.
Alright. So,
That sucks.
yeah, you're doing pretty good at staying quiet right up until you do not quite notice the last step is a little shorter than all the others, and you nearly trip on your way into the room. And
No.
you still manage to maintain what would be an impressive level of quiet for anybody else, but it's this guy that was speaking is pretty perceptive, and you see his head faintly turn.
No.
You can't tell. He's wearing a cloak. You can't tell what race he is. You suspect he's probably a tiefling, given the way that the hood is sort of standing up. It looks like it's being held up by horns. But it's a little too dark to see under the hood. And he says, "Well, it would appear we have company.
I
Interesting."
gotta go shoot him in the leg with that poison arrow. I
Hey,
don't
Russell,
want to do the other attack that yet.
Alright, let's see. I will check to be sure do you have your sheet, or...
Sort of.
Okay.
It's got it pulled up on a computer across the room.
So I have throwing daggers, I have a short bow, I have some special attacks, I have the Assassin 3, PHB 987. Shut up. Shut up.
Yeah, just roll an attack, add 7 to it.
You just tap the dice.
Like that.
7 plus 7.
14. That sucks. Your thing hates me. Can I use that one?
Use that one. I'm gonna use that one.
Yeah, 14 is a miss.
It's better.
So you
Ooh.
you fire off your poison bolt, and you have to see what happens here real quick. It narrowly misses both the man in the cloak and another cloaked figure standing behind him, a very tall cloaked figure, tall enough that you suspect it can only be Kaya.
Right.
And it narrowly misses both of them and clatters against the wall. And Saloran says, Now, that was very rude and quite unnecessary. I think we could have a conversation." And it's about this time that you see the other cloaked figure step forward. Enough light comes in through the cloak that you can see that it is in fact Kaya. She grabs Saloran by the shoulder. There's a flash of green light, and he is gone.
What the?
Oh, jeez.
That's what happened to me. Not me, but me.
Yeah, the other you.
The other me. My previous life.
Her brother.
What? We don't know his brother. Could be.
And,
So at this point, I walk in as well.
Yeah, and she looks around, pulls the hood down, and says, "All right, we have to get this man out of here quickly. I'm afraid that that won't take whoever this Saloran man is. It won't keep him away for long. He'll find a way back."
All right. Do we know who this guy is?
Yeah, you look over at the chair, and you see a man who looks like he's been beaten a bit, not bloody, but he is he's taken some hits. And
Naturally.
Oh no.
and he is wearing dark clothing, very simple dark clothing. He kind of shakes his head and looks up and looks at all of you and says, "Sorry for the trouble. It's good to see you, whoever you are."
Hello, darling.
And he says, You probably would have been told the name Tobosha. That will be enough for now."
Fantastic.
And
Kadrazat said you had been missing.
I have been missing. I've been terribly worried.
I could tell. They was worried too.
But where did you put the shards?
Kaya's probably right. We should probably get out of here.
He says, "Well, let's go then, and I will show you where I put the shard on the way out."
Fantastic.
And you,
Shard.
yeah, he looks over at Kaya and says, "Do they know about the shards?" And she shakes her head and says, "We will catch them up a bit, but it's dangerous knowledge to have. There's only so much we can tell you." But,
I love dangerous knowledge.
I already got the mob after me.
Don't say that out loud. Good gracious.
as you're running down the stairs, and you hear the door still prattling on as you approach. It is still rambling about something or other. You step down and you notice that the door that was previously open is now closed. And
Oh, the heck.
The front door?
Yes, and there is a statue in front of it that was previously not there. A fairly large statue of a dragon that is holding a clock, and the clock is ticking downward.
Oh, snap. Okay.
There's a button in the center of the clock. And it's counting down. 10, 9, 7.
I'm gonna push the button.
Perception?
Okay. And it resets to 10.
Oh,
9,
jeez.
8, 7.
Push it
I'm gonna
again.
push the button again.
It resets again. 10.
We
Okay,
got
we gotta
10
do
someone-
something fast.
So,
How do we get out of this
keep
place?
pushing and someone roll perception.
Okay, so
I got perception!
you're just spamming the button.
Yep.
So just
Woo! 19
10,
plus my perception of
10, 10.
5. What is it?
24.
24. 24! Perception.
All right, so there's not a lot to see around here. It appears to be a perfectly normal statue.
Well, it's really
Okay.
not.
It appears to be a normal looking statue.
Can my acid do anything to it?
It's counting down. Acid's gonna probably blow it up faster.
You can certainly try if you want.
Well,
It's a terrible idea.
That is a...
you have a better idea?
Yes, run.
Run where?
I don't know. Where's Tamati? I gotta use his hammer.
Yeah, right?
I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna
Use it on the
try
wall. See if we can get a door out.
that. Where's the door?
There is no door. Create your own. You got acid heat through the wall.
That's not lava.
Can I try like smashing the wall with my hammer?
Fine.
or-
Do whatever you want. What are you gonna do?
Okay, well, the statue might come alive. I don't like that.
Yeah, I don't like that either.
Okay.
I'm still spamming the button over here.
Okay.
That's good.
Yeah.
Also, by the way, Russell, if you actually use your acid breath, watch this. Check this out on the screen on Roll20.
Oh,
Whoa!
Okay.
That come out of your mouth, or did that
Is
come
that
out?
a good-
Whoa!
Yeah.
I don't know what he did, but he got a 20
I
out
missed
of it.
it. I missed it. Can we do it again?
So, David, I rolled to use the acid and got a 20.
Okay.
That was the right die.
On what? What are you using the acid on?
That statue.
Oh, shoot. Can I make a dex save to get out of the way?
My aim is good.
Yeah, you're not in the way unless he wants you to be in the way. So
She's nice in that. She tried to steal.
all right,
I
so
like her.
you spit acid on the. Sorry, I'm just having fun with Roll20. I didn't know that feature existed.
It's cool. I like it.
Did that come out of your mouth, or?
Yes. You saw it come out of my mouth.
Nice. If dwarves had fire breath, it would look a little like this.
Oh, yeah! That's my intimidating gaze right there.
Wrong side.
Anyway, you spit acid on the statue, and it this foul-smelling dark green acid comes out, and it splashes on the statue, and it kind of sizzles, and it starts to melt some of the surface of the stone.
Is that it?
Are you still spamming the button?
Yes.
10,
Good call.
10, 10, 10, 10.
Dang it!
Okay, that didn't work. Do something else.
What do I have?
Oh, I don't really respect.
What?
Yeah,
Perspective?
respect. I can't say that. Okay, 14 plus 4. 18.
Okay.
I see any way to get out.
There is no way to get out except through the closed door behind this normal statue?
Melt.
Can't try hitting like the statue or the door, whatever, with the hammer, a warhammer,
You can certainly try.
in desperation. Or should we just let the clock run out and see what happens?
Don't worry, it'll probably just kill us all. Yeah.
So do I roll for extra strength?
For just hitting it, you would roll a d20 and add your attack bonus, which is 7.
Okay. So that's a 17.
Alright, so you take a whack at the statue, and you...
At the statue? I thought he was aiming at the door.
Is that what you're aiming at? Is it the...
I mean... So is it like a statue, like, completely blocking where the door was, or is it like... There's a wall behind where it was? And...
It's in front of the door, and the door just doesn't appear to open anymore. It's just a closed wall behind the statue.
So hit the door or the statue?
Door.
It's up to you, man. You're swinging.
Yeah, your call, dude.
Yeah.
Acid
Okay.
didn't do much of the statue, so...
If it's at the statue, let me move so that you don't hit me.
I'll do the door.
Okay. Yeah, you swing at the wall where the door used to be, and it impacts hard, but you don't think you've done any damage. It's pretty thick stone.
Oh, jeez.
Now can I try the statue?
Yes, you can.
Sure.
Okay, moving.
19.
And
9, 8, and that's... You hit the statue, and you chip off a few pieces of it, and one of the arms kind of cracks a little bit, but 7, 6...
I'll push the button now.
I'm gonna roll perception on the statue, because you say it's a normal statue.
Yeah.
Come on, give me something good. 18 plus my perception. And I always lose 5.
Oh,
What?
I'm gonna cast Shatter on it.
Okay.
to do that before or after I perceive with the...
I'll let him perceive first, and then I'll cast Shadow on it.
That's 23.
It
Right, 18,
appears to
yeah.
be a normal-looking statue.
Tag, nabbit!
Okay.
Stop that.
That's an 18.
Okay. And, what is your... I mean, this doesn't... Let me roll anyway. What's your DC, your spell DC?
16.
Okay. So, the bulk of the statue shatters, but the clock that it was holding remains suspended in midair. 10, 9, 8.
Do we still have the button?
It's still on there, yes. 6.
Okay, I'm gonna mash the button still
Okay.
and do a perception check on the clock.
Okay.
Just let it go.
I'm just like Russell
that's a
right in front of it.
9.
It sure is a clock.
I'm gonna shove Trace right in front of
This
it.
is the
and then
coolest
duck
clock.
behind him.
Can we like poke to see if there's like, even though the thing's shattered because it's like in there, can we see if it's like being held up by something solid or if it's just like in...
I need to mark off the spell.
Yeah, there's nothing solid holding it up. Your hand passes through thin air. It's just floating there.
Oh, jeez.
Still
We
spinning.
should just let that out and see what happens.
Yeah.
Is that what you want to do?
What?
Just let the clock run out?
I'm up for it.
I'm hiding behind Trace.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna run back.
Alright.
Yeah.
David's face on this thing is just like, oh, I can't wait.
Okay.
You stop,
Yeah, well, I'll move back at least enough.
yeah,
So,
you
like-
stop spamming the button and run as far back as you can get to the other side of the room, kind of cower in against it, and hear the iron door just continuing to ramble on.
The last thing we're gonna hear.
I told them they don't listen. Nobody listens to me. And 10, 9, 8,
We should ask the door what
6,
the... Dang it.
5, 4,
Help me!
3, 2, 1. The door reappears. And
Shoot, I blew a second level spell on that.
My guy goes and opens the door and goes.
He just runs out.
yeah.
See, I goes, I'm not sitting around these crazy weirdos.
Dang it.
I was wondering how long it was going to take you guys to just let it count down. That's all you have to do. It just... Yeah, you step outside of the tower, and the man that you only know as Tobosha says, "It's like, you want to see where I hid the shard?"
Apparently it's important, so yes, please.
And he walks over to a nearby bush, reaches in, and pulls out what appears to be some kind of sapphire crystal. He says, "Threw it out the window."
That is lovely, darling.
Oh my goodness.
It's like, I didn't really have anywhere better to put it.
It's true.
Can I see
What
it?
window?
And he holds it up and says, "It's like, I
See?
don't think you can hurt it. It seems to be very strong."
Can I do an Arcana check on it?
Yeah, you can.
I still have 0 Arcana.
22.
Okay. So you sort of reach out with your mind to see if you can sense any kind of magic coming from this crystal, and the second you do, you get this splitting headache as you're just overwhelmed. This is the single most magical object you have ever seen in your life.
Ah.
It is
Oh.
overwhelmingly magical.
Well.
You okay?
I'm just peachy, love.
Roll a Constitution saving throw, actually.
That would be 10.
Yeah, you take 1 level of exhaustion from
Oh no!
that headache.
That's what you get.
Yeah, that headache lingers for a good long time, and Tobosha looks at you with sympathy, says, "You too, huh? That's what I did the first time I saw it too."
Oh.
Says, "I don't recommend trying to sense a shard that way. They're very, very powerful."
He doesn't like it.
Yeah. Now I know, don't I?
Sorry about that. I suppose I could have warned you.
You couldn't have known, darling.
Some days I'm glad I'm not magical.
But, so all of you begin walking back in towards the city, and Tobosha takes the shard back and hands it to Kaya, who stores it away in a bag. And they...
So, would you like to fill us in a little bit more on the shard?
I'm gonna throw up on the road as we walk back.
Okay.
Is that also lovely?
Not at all, darling. Not at all.
Only the finest vomit, darling.
It's good going in, not coming out.
Wrong way.
Yeah, you make your way back in towards the city, and they look at each other as you ask if you can be filled in, and Tobosha says, "Well, honestly, even we're not entirely certain what the shards are, but since I recently spoke to a woman named Imadi Yoan, a historian at the local library. I was asking her, she specializes in some oral history that dates back to the Unwritten Age, and I have found records of several different versions of an old ballad that dates back from far before we ever began writing things down.
Ballads, huh?
Yes, has to do with the creation of the world. There are at least 4 extant variations, though, each wildly different from the next, and I had reason
Infinity
to suspect...
Stones.
It's like I had reason to suspect there was a 5th variation. I went digging with her help through the library and managed to find another variation which spoke of a great shattering of something from the dawn of existence, and that the shards still exist, and that there is something that wants to find them for some reason. And Kaya and I have been seeking out the pieces. This is the first one we've actually found. But we've been seeking them out in hopes that we could protect them from darker interests, shall we say. Have you ever heard of an organization called the Aegis?
Yes.
I can't say that I have, darling.
And,
I probably have.
yeah, none of you are particularly familiar with it. You may have heard the name. You may have heard the name whispered.
Well, yeah, being a detective, you get that whispering. So, you should quit pickpocketing people.
Hey, I didn't.
But yeah, this Tobosha says it's like the Aegis is. Well, honestly, we're not sure entirely what the Aegis is either, but they have been seeking shards as well. And
Ooh.
we suspect that they can't want them for good purposes, given our experiences with them, and the fellow that was questioning me is associated with them.
Oh, fantastic.
I forgot
Is
to
he
mention
nice?
as you were walking out of the tower that the guards just wave at you as you leave.
Yeah, I was wondering about them. I was like, are they still there or not?
Yeah, they're just standing there.
Just chilling.
I gave the one a flirty wave.
Okay.
See, I told you she likes me.
He's getting very good.
Yeah, pretty much. That's about what you hear as you're walking away. And so he says, I wish there was more we could tell you, but I'm afraid there's very little that we know. It's all shrouded in secrecy. And you all make it back into the city. I am going to move you guys to a map here.
Woohoo!
Yeah, map.
Map,
Why
I'm a
can't
map,
he
I'm a
just
map.
talk to one of his connections to
Ooh,
set
fancy
up
map.
Oh, wow.
Possible quick transfer.
And
Transfer. What, you want some money or something?
You guys don't know this.
Whatever, I know everything. I'm the sheriff of Nottingham. Oh, wait.
That's not Nottingham. That's more like Paris. Or Italy. No, that's supposed to be.
yeah, you
Where
guys
is that?
are coming in
The
from...
sheriff of Nottingham.
Sheriff of Nottingham. Hey, none of that now.
That was Nottingham.
Yeah.
A little old and stinky.
Gets it, you're going to jail for that one.
I can't.
No
You need
food.
my help.
Oops, I didn't mean to do that. That was...
Woo!
Was there answers? I missed it?
How embarrassing.
That's all special effects.
What did I miss?
You brought in. Is that Chris? Brought in Chris.
Madangatu sneezed there.
White string. I was like, ooh. Embarrassing.
And so you guys are coming in from the north of town. And let's see. There is...
Oh,
Oh man, I don't have a thing for Tobosha. I did not.
way to plan ahead. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I was working on it.
Working on it for 4 days.
You know what? I'm just gonna use for my regular game. I'm gonna use Jesus for him,
Fair enough.
and
David, my guy's going to look for a chance to grab said shard and move it up to one of his couriers.
okay. You would have to. It's in a bag that is on Kaya's person. You would have to try to pickpocket her.
I'm just saying,
Good
I'm
luck.
looking for a chance.
Yeah.
So, when that chance is more available... Hey. I'm just saying, I need to let my contacts know so they're ready for the pass-off.
Okay. So you guys are walking down the street, and you were right about here when you hear a strange noise behind you.
Hot dang.
no.
This sound of energy, and it's hard to describe, but kind of this almost electronic sound of this glowing like a shield sort of noise. And and you see
Wait, he came back.
you see a portal open behind you. This is a portal. Faye recognizes that what is on the other side is very clearly the Feywild.
Oh, lovely.
Oh,
Lovely what?
We might be having some company.
This is going to be silly. First out stumbles Saloran, who is still cloaked. You haven't yet seen his face. And so, until he actually reveals his face, he is going to appear as a slice of pizza, because I don't have a token for him right now that does not show his face.
tasty.
So he stumbles out a few steps forward and kind of brushes himself off. and says, "All right, so I didn't want this to get this complicated, but seeing as it has, I would like you to meet some friends of mine." And he,
Hot dang.
like, he kind of snaps his fingers, and from behind him, emerging through the portal just before it closes, you see 2 gigantic Tyrannosaurus Rexes.
Oh!
Ah! I don't like the Feywilds. I don't like the Feywilds. I don't like the Feywilds.
Those aren't fairies.
Not just fairies and Feywild, love.
How'd you live there?
In the Feywild. He says,
Are these your pets?
No, nothing like that. They're not exactly tame, but they will listen to me for the moment.
Hot dang.
Are they charmed?
You're not sure, but whatever the situation, it is time to roll initiative.
Oh man. Do I have disadvantage on this? Because of my exhaustion?
Yes.
Crap.
12. Not so great. Not bad, but not so great.
13
13.
at disadvantage. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Looks like Russell rolled an 8.
Well, I can't see what mine is.
Let's see. So initiative is just the dice roll, right?
You do have a bonus. It should be on the
Plus,
top of
yeah.
Plus 4. Okay, so I got 16.
the- Okay.
There's initiative on the left first page. Where's the bonus?
Just below your armor class.
Okay. I'm at a 12.
Nice. So bad.
No, it's...
That's what I rolled.
What?
That's what I rolled.
Oh, I got a 12. What?
Went outside.
Are you right?
She's too young to see this.
Must die. We're all gonna die. We made him mad.
We like
If
to
I
die in
could have
this
hit him
game.
with an arrow, he would be dead.
Well, it said you tripped up the stairs.
Yeah, just before you guys roll for initiative, from the street that you were going to be headed down, come several big, angry-looking thugs.
Oh, crap.
Oh.
Who
Where's
are-
Mad Marchman when you need him?
Yeah.
Explode.
Now, he needs to be here.
And Garen and, in fact, most of you, all of you except Faye, recognize that these men are absolutely enforcers for the Alistan.
Fantastic.
Or the what now?
The Alistan, the mob.
Oh,
Jamal.
good.
Right, this is going to be fantastic.
Well, I rolled a 16.
I've been waiting for this all night.
16.
Yeah. I don't know what it. Bonus.
Is that with the bonus?
No, that's.
Okay. Bonus be like dead center, just below your armor class, top first page.
Yeah.
What's it called again? Sorry.
Initiative.
Okay, 0.
Yeah, you just don't have a bonus.
Ha! Sucker.
So.
Can you guys see my video at all? Okay. I just have a picture of me, so that's why I'm like,
Alright, where's my guy at?
There.
That one? Okay.
Do you want to give me control of Russell's guy?
Yeah, just a sec.
We'll run him off the
That's
same.
okay.
That way, if we need to move, I can move. Kyle.
I'm not sure what happened here.
What
David,
did you
can I roll
do?
perception?
Yes, what are you looking for?
Pass us way to a rooftop.
Oh.
Okay.
Natural 1, what?
18.
fastest way to a rooftop is over to the left in that kind of white-looking area that is blocked out there on the left side. That is the lowest building here. You're kind of still out on the edge of town. What was the perception roll you got?
18.
18.
Okay.
Is there something better?
My last 80.
I'm still in the call. I just don't have video right now.
Okay.
So let's see. The first thing to go is the T-Rex on the bottom.
Dang it!
No!
Yay!
I'm not close to it.
It's me next to it.
Which
There's a statue next to you of a horse. Now
Bring it on! Ooh.
it runs up here.
Hey! Come on!
Sucker!
Play it fair.
Doesn't see me, I'm too short.
I'm in black, come on.
Let's see.
It's the middle of the day, come on.
And it is trying to attack Tobosha.
Yay! That's not me, right?
No.
But I tried to pull myself.
It tries to bite Tobosha and it misses.
Yeah, orange, red, and blue.
And it swings its tail at Trace and misses.
Oh, jeez, ran into the freaking
So
desk.
you are lucky it rolled very low for both of those attacks.
I know I'd be dead. And my goal, my precious
Oh,
gold, I
oh,
almost
man.
stole.
And
What, you say you stole all the gold?
Huh?
it is now Garen's turn.
Ah! Finally! What do I want to beat up first? Okay, well...
Uh,
Yeah, right? I'm gonna try and I'll attack this front running dinosaur as well. See if I can kind of deflect it a little bit.
All right.
Hey-ya!
Jumps on its back.
I leaped onto it, okay. So I need to roll for attack, right?
Yes.
So 20-sided dice to see if I hit it. It's a 13 plus my attack roll of... Where'd you go?
Even without your attack, that hits.
Sweet. Where's my attack?
It's a huge monster. It's not that hard to hit. It's...
Well, yeah, that's true.
You hit it, now it's still damaged.
Alright, time for damage. Okay, so I'm just gonna use my big old battle axe.
Wait, if he missed, would that be bad?
Yes. It's always bad. I'm gonna use my battle axe because it seems like it would be more susceptible to slashing rather than bludgeoning.
Okay.
Even though I'm only like striking at its toe right now, you know, so.
Yeah.
So the battle axe is 1d8 plus 5. Hey, yeah! 5 and 5 is 10!
Okay. So you slash out with your battle axe, and you catch the creature in the leg, and you deal it a pretty solid hit.
Yeah! Take that!
And
It's gonna reflexively kick me in the face.
yeah, you also get a second attack because your actions are 2 attacks.
Oh, fantastic.
And you-
Okay, I will do it again. Hi-ya! Ooh, it's 7 and a 5. Man, I add these things up.
Then if you kick in the knee, you hit in the knee, and it just like reflex kicks you.
Yeah, right? That's what I was expecting that to happen.
Yeah, that's what he
You
told
do have to make another attack roll to see if you hit. So, did you do
Oh,
that?
sorry. Nope, I didn't. Whoa! Sorry, wrong button. Yeah. Oh, that was a 3 plus my... I guess it's 8 if I'm using the battle axe.
Yeah, fine.
Fantastic.
Yeah, that would be a miss.
Dang it. That's okay, it was a terrible roll anyway.
Yeah, so you swing for it, but you don't quite manage to catch it. It shifts out of the way.
Sweet.
And, let's see. If you want to, you can also. No, wait. Were you using your battle axe two-handed or one-handed?
Just one-handed, I think.
Okay, then as a bonus action, you can still try to punch the T-Rex if you would like.
Sweet.
That should be a T-shirt. I punched a T-Rex.
I'll do that.
And all I
Okay.
got was this lousy T-shirt.
And a sweet scar across my face. Okay, so I want to punch it. So I had to roll to see if I can punch it. Oh, 4. Stupid game. 9.
Your unarmed strike bonus is +8, so...
Oh, +8. Oh, fantastic. 12.
Yeah, that's just a miss.
Dang it!
Just a miss.
Swing and a miss!
So that will be your turn then. It is now Marangatu's turn.
Nice. Okay, let's see. I'll probably just attack the T-Rex straight ahead.
Okay.
I'll hit it with my Warhammer.
Okay.
I think that's like one.
Did my video ever come back?
No.
No, not for me at least.
Ah.
Is your video a line going in circles? Because it did, if that's it. Wait. Oh, no.
Nope.
Never mind.
So I will strike you. Which one do I do for the first?
Roll a
Nice.
d20 and add a 7 to it.
Did you realize you got to go hit the other guy, right?
Huh?
If he loses focus, they go wild. Yay!
So we don't want to hit the other guy. Because if there's two things running around crazy, at least he's got a purpose for him. We can kind of focus the direction.
And there
Okay,
are
but
currently a
there's
lot
three
of
guards
bystanders
over there.
around.
Yeah, you see the little characters on the screen?
Okay, so what?
Trace don't care.
Trace don't care. He don't care about nothing.
Do
Okay,
care.
so I rolled a
Not
19.
numero uno.
Yeah. What was that, Chris?
So 26.
Holy cow. Yeah,
Nice swing.
That's twice what you would need to hit it.
Oh.
Take advantage. Damage.
Which one do I roll for damage?
A d8 and you add 6 to it.
See if it might give a
So,
bonus.
7. And how much do I have to it again?
6.
6. So 13.
Nice. I don't know if you'd want to use it. Just so you know, you have, as a paladin, you have Divine Smite. When you hit something in melee, you can spend one of your spell slots to do extra radiant damage. But,
Would you like to be smitten? Smoten?
But you do have spells, so
Smite?
whether you want to use
Smite.
spells or your Divine Smite is what you'd want to decide.
Where are my spells?
You have a spell sheet that is on the 6th page, I think, the second to last page of your sheet there. And anything that has a check mark by it is what I determined would be prepared for you. I just handled that because I didn't want you to have to deal with figuring that out.
Sorry, my laptop is super slow right now.
That's okay.
Fail.
So, David, how bad is my guy compared to, what we talked about?
You're pretty much just, you're interested in your own personal interests and your own personal gain. You don't really care all that much about these other people.
So, my main question is, will they and can I?
I'm not sure what you mean.
Will they let me buy? And can I get the bag?
No.
Oh, like would the thugs let you buy?
Well, yeah, I'm going to point out a certain other person and say, hey, I brought him for you.
Yeah, they
You got a bunch of T-Rex running around. I think that's not going to be your first thing on your mind.
Yeah, they're
Okay. Not
Like-
like,
since the Alistan doesn't really have a very clear idea of who you are, they probably wouldn't try too terribly hard to stop you.
oh, good. I wasn't that bad with it.
But yeah, Chris, you have 4 first-level spell slots and 3 second-level spell slots. If you spend one of those, if you spend one of the second level, you deal 3d8 extra damage with this attack. If you use one of the first-level ones, you deal 2d8 extra damage. Or you can save those slots for spells if you would like.
Not sure what's the
That's
best.
a hard try.
Can I get like since like I'm not used to
Oh,
this kind of a character? Can I ask what might be a good thing to do?
Yeah, for this one, you have a few spell slots. It would probably be worth spending a spell slot to deal smite damage here.
Well, is there a way I could hit like a man pizza guy like in the radius, or would it just be the T-Rex?
For this, just the T-Rex.
Okay.
You
Okay, I'll do that.
okay? So roll and what are you going to use a second level spell slot?
I'm not sure. So this is all like.
Yeah, it's okay. You have 3 second level spell slots per day, and you have 4 first level spell slots per day. And second level spells can only be cast with second level slots, but some of the first ones can be cast in either.
Sorry, Levi was crying.
Oh,
Okay. I honestly, sure. I'm sorry.
I would recommend that you spend a second level spell slot on this.
Okay, I'll do that.
Alright, so
I'll do that.
roll an extra 3d8 on top of that damage, the 13 you already have.
A D8, the 8-sided dice.
Yes,
Yep.
3 of those.
Oh, 3. So I got 3, 5, and 8.
Okay. So that attack deals a total of 29 damage. You get another attack as part of the same action.
Oh wow! So another D20.
Yes, another d20 first to see if you hit with it.
That. Okay, sorry. So that is 12.
And you add 7. Did you do that already? Or?
Oh no, sorry.
Okay. So that's a hit. So once again, roll 1d8 plus 6.
D8 is 7.
So another
13.
13. Okay, so you deal a total of 42 damage this turn.
Holy backslash.
And, yeah. So,
So scratch now.
let me see. Minus 42. Please. Okay. So yeah, you charge in, and with a mighty swing, you swing your hammer at the T-Rex. You leap up and you swing it at its midsection, and you connect very firmly. You feel a rib crack in the creature's body as you strike it once, and then as you land, you bring your hammer back around and you strike upward and hit it again solidly, and deal a little more damage even. And so it's it's not like dying or anything, but it's surprised by the force of that blow that it just took. It is very surprised by what you just did to it.
How does it feel being the tank of the group? Woo!
Like it.
Daniel
If they ever
doesn't like
meet,
where he's at.
Tamati and
I
my
miss
guy
it.
have to. Hey, my guy and Tamati have to arm wrestle.
Yeah, bring it on!
Yes.
Cool. So I'll be right back. Levi split up all of my shirts.
Okay.
Ah,
Oh no.
Oh, I'm gonna have that happen.
And it is now Saloran's turn.
Crap.
sucker! The boss.
And Saloran walks forward
Uh-oh.
to Garen here.
Wait,
And
Shara here too?
Hmm?
Is Shara on
rolls a
too?
natural 1.
Yay!
And I'm too short for him. Suck it.
But his second attack hits you.
Attack.
And so he draws a thin sword and he swings at you. And he deals 12 slashing damage.
Ouch.
And he then he holds up a hand, and some green energy issues out from his hand to the T-Rex that you guys have been attacking, and heal its wounds a little bit.
Oh, crap.
And now it's the other T-Rex's turn.
No!
No!
See,
Who put me there, David? Who put me there?
And the T-Rex stomps around this way,
I know.
Sucker.
and it tries to bite you. And what's your AC?
25.
Like, I have your sheet, I can look it up. I'm just asking as a courtesy.
Mine's slower than Mud, so we'll see if I can see it before you.
Yeah, it just misses with that bite attack.
16 for my AC.
Yeah, it just barely misses with that bite attack.
That's yucky.
But it turns and tries to swing its tail at you and gets a critical hit.
Oh!
That's not so good.
It launches you on top of the next building.
Can I use this to my advantage?
Nope.
As Daniel said. I just need to grab the bag in the process.
Oof, that is brutal. So,
Look, I only got 66. If it's anywhere close to that...
So you take 49 damage.
Whoa!
49 bludgeoning damage as it just catches you completely broadside with its tail and just smashes you straight in the midsection, and the blow knocks you back over to here.
Hey, perfect.
Ouch.
Does my guy get a turn, or I'm down for a round or two?
I'm surprised you didn't go flying backward.
Yeah, you'll get your turn when it comes back around to your what did you roll for initiative? I forget now, and it's not marked on my list, so I apparently didn't type it.
14.
14.
Yeah.
Okay, so your turn is actually next.
Wait a second. You mean I could have gotten away before all this happened?
No.
This is your first turn.
I know, but I was hoping I was farther along.
Yeah.
Nope.
Is my guy able to move?
Yeah.
It didn't. Well, make a strength saving throw to see if that knocked you prone or not.
So I got a 15, and I can't read what the other one is.
It's right there.
It doesn't pull everything up. I don't think I can.
Oh.
So you stumble back, and it nearly knocks you on your back, but you manage to stay on your feet in spite of the really vicious blow it just dealt you.
Look, you.
Joaquin!
Well, no, my question is, can I get the shard out of the bag and get past those guys?
You can
Because I have my extra action for doing a dash.
Yeah, you can
That's one
certainly
of my
try.
abilities.
What a miss.
T-Rex
Russell got smashed.
It tail whipped Russell, and it was super effective.
49 points of damage.
Do you want to just go after the one pizza guy?
How,
Pizza guy.
how's my persuasion?
I can look. Let's see. Persuasion for Trace is +3.
That's close enough.
Nah.
I'm going to ask her to give me the shard so I can keep it safe.
Okay. That's not persuasion, that is deception coming from you.
Hey, oh, well, am I better at that?
You are, in fact. That's a +9.
Okay. And, oh, come on. Can I roll?
What
I'm not that unsure.
Natural one.
Yeah, like, Kaya is not buying it at all.
Oh, that's better, yeah. Well, that ruins the chances of slicing it out then. Although she's fairly distracted.
Yeah, she does look a little suspicious of you now, but she is also probably going to be a little busy.
So what would I do to get it out of the bag without her really noticing too much?
You'd have to move up right next to her and make a sleight of hand check to see if...
Okay. I can't see what that is. What's my sleight of hand?
Sleight of hand is... Where is it? I believe your sleight of hand is +10. You have a very good sleight of hand, but... Yeah, +10.
Okay. So I'm rolling for that. 16.
Okay.
Although she's at a disadvantage.
Against her perception... No, she notices you going for it and gets an attack of opportunity on you.
Oh man, she's gonna slap you across the face. Never mess with the Goliath woman.
Yeah, let's see. How does she respond to this?
The main thing I'm saying is it's not safe here.
Neither are you.
No, I'm probably dead.
Yeah, she swings out with the staff that she carries and just whacks you across the face with it. And deals... Oh, jeez. You have 1 hit point left, Russell.
So
I tried to warn you.
I advise you don't try and steal it.
I can't anymore. I had my chances failed.
Yeah, that was your turn, so...
Well, I thought that was an extra action for the dash.
Where are you dashing?
Out of there? That's those guys that you said would probably let me by?
Yeah, you do have cunning action because you're a rogue, so...
I'm going to use that to get out of there.
Alright. Let's see, you can move... Yeah, you make it quite a ways. And
While I'm running, I'm saying, fine, let him have it.
Yeah.
That's what you get for trying to steal crap. If I were busy with 2 dinosaurs and a freaking scary dude or a bunch of thugs, I'd come after you.
I'm more worried about the shark than him getting it. Is that a good wink?
Crap, I'm using my other eye.
And it is now Faye's turn.
Oh,
Okay.
thank you.
I.
That was a good one. Hi.
I'm gonna cast. Let me think.
Too late, dinosaur got you, so you're dead. Just kidding.
Let's see. I'm
Ah,
gonna.
this is weird.
Is diagonal is 1 space or 2?
We just count it as 1 for
Okay.
the sake of simplicity. By the way,
Okay.
you, even in all the madness, where you were standing, you would have just seen all of Trace's attempts to grab that. He was standing
Yeah.
right in front of you, so you
Anything?
noticed all that.
Should be it.
So how far away did Russell get?
I'm over there.
Yeah, he's off on the left side. You can see him. He passed the thugs that showed up.
Yeah. I probably can't reach him then.
You still here?
For what?
Push it back in. It's falling out.
With what are you?
With hold person,
What's the range on that?
60 feet.
No, he's out of range for that.
Okay.
Well, no. Wait.
It's supposed to be Adobe. Sorry.
He's still within range of that, actually. Just.
He is?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, plug the same one.
Also, my other question is, do I have disadvantage on attack rolls because of my exhaustion?
Let's see. Check the last page of your sheet. It should probably say something about exhaustion on it somewhere. The, cheat sheet section.
Yeah.
And this isn't an attack roll. Hold person, he makes a wisdom saving throw.
Oh. So I wouldn't have to do anything then.
No.
Right.
Just push good.
Nothing well.
I'm not seeing exhaustion on my sheet.
Maybe
3D printer starts at something.
maybe it's not on there. I'm not sure.
That starts going.
It's turned off. I could hear you that time. You have sound now?
Huh?
Do you have sound?
Conditions? Yeah, it should be in conditions. Hold on.
It's not there. Oh, exhaustion. It's on the upper
Oh.
right side. Yeah. Disadvantage
Okay.
on ability checks, attack rolls.
Ability
not, so.
checks. Okay. Yeah, so I'm gonna cast Hold Person on Russell.
Okay. And so Russell, make a Wisdom saving throw, which is just a D20 plus 1.
A wisdom?
for you.
Really?
Oh, hey, you got street smarts, Russell.
I got an 8. I don't see what mine is, so.
It's plus 1 for your saving throw. So, yeah, you are currently paralyzed.
I can't hear anything.
Yeah, you're currently paralyzed, Russell.
And dead.
And then, as a bonus action, I'll cast Healing Word on him.
Okay.
She wants to keep you alive so she can beat you to death.
Apparently. Try to keep the short safe. Nobody cares.
There you go. Now you got
No, I'm gonna keep him alive so that Kaya can beat him to death.
Nobody believes me. Doesn't matter.
That's right, because you're a thief.
I'm not a thief. You can't prove it.
Here you go.
Are you just casting
We'll cheat
that
up.
at first level?
Yeah.
Okay, so that will be 1d4 plus your charisma bonus. Your charisma mod.
Okay.
Hey, David.
Yes.
Can the 3 guys from the gang who have the bounty thing on my head, can they have seen him that he was in a group with me and is running?
You're not sure how they're going to react to any of this, but they probably saw what happened, but they also might be a little distracted by the giant T-Rexes.
Might be. Great.
Okay.
Not expecting to see.
They're far enough away.
That's 9.
Alright, so congratulations, Trace is at 10 hit points.
Yay!
Yeah, I'm still dead.
Still alive.
And I can't get out of this at all, can I?
On your turn,
Get out of being
you'll be able
dead?
to repeat you'll be able to repeat the saving throw on your turn to see if you can break out of the hold person, but at the end of your turn, mind, so even if you do, you don't get to do anything on your next turn.
That's alright. I have plans. I can still talk in a certain way that those 3 guys understand.
Help me!
And speaking of those 3 guys, it's their turn.
Dang it!
Because I
It would have been nice to talk to them. Well,
I rolled single initiative for them so it would not be so much trouble.
Nice.
Let's see, one of them runs the hell away.
I would. Sure.
And
They're terrified.
the other two are more focused on the job at hand. And let's see. And this one is just running as fast as it can straight towards Marungatu.
Oh man.
And so is the other one.
Can I inspire him as a reaction
Reaction to what?
to them running up to him?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Let's go with no. She's been mean.
Yeah, it's a bonus action. Like inspiration is a bonus action, not a reaction. So.
Okay.
And that's all they can do on their turn anyway. They had to dash to get over to.
Okay.
Marungatu. And that makes it Kaya's turn.
Go Kaya!
So, Daniel, I think you're gonna like this.
Oh, I already do.
I have a feeling I know what's happening.
Yeah. So.
I'm
Kaya
dead.
raises her staff into the air and slams it into the ground. Her entire body glows with that same green energy that she used to transport Saloran earlier, and which she's used to transport Tamati in the past.
Uh-huh.
The outline of her body changes, and she kind of like grows and comes back into, like, as the light fades, you see before you the shape of a saber-toothed kangaroo.
Yeah!
She is now currently this size because she is a saber-toothed kangaroo.
Oh, I love it.
And
Does the bag fall off
No.
in my general direction?
she
Doesn't matter, you can't move, Russell.
Not yet.
she backs up a couple of steps and then leaps towards this T-Rex here. And
I love this.
yeah. Yeah, as she lands, she kicks it in the face.
Kablam!
And then, gripping onto its head, plunges her teeth into one of its eyes.
Oh.
Dealing
Oh,
how much damage? Let's see. How much?
that's fantastic.
2. Going for 2.
And, okay, like, in spite of it being a size larger than her, she actually had a chance to knock it prone there, but it succeeded its saving throw.
Take it.
So,
Love it.
Russell's character is just like,
Well, my guy's not facing that way, so
This makes me think of Harry Potter and
holy crap.
Neville. He's like totally frozen. He's like,
So, she just dealt 60 damage to it.
oh yeah!
it's still living. Great.
Saber-toothed kangaroo, suckers!
And yeah, it's still going. This one was at full health, mind you. Nobody had even hit this one.
It's true.
But it looks very surprised, and it is also now blind in one eye because she pierced one of its eyes with her giant saber teeth.
Yeah, I love it.
And let's see, does she get to do anything else? I think that probably is her whole turn. But pretty solid turn.
Yeah, that's pretty fantastic.
Yeah, that's her turn. And where is I need to make sure that I still have the... Yeah, there's the saber-toothed kangaroo stats. That I statted up the saber-toothed kangaroo specifically for her to have wild shape on it.
Nice.
She's a druid, so... It is now Tobosha's turn.
Are we at the top of the round then?
No.
Oh, why did I think he went first?
No, he did not. He has not gone yet. And he... Let's see, he can move through spaces here, so he will... I think he can use a... He's a rogue too. Yeah, so he uses a bonus action to use the disengage action so that he can sneak around the side without provoking an opportunity attack from the T-Rex.
Uh-huh.
And he comes up here next to Saloran. And he... Let's see, what does he do? Okay, yeah, he just reaches out. This is going to be like this guy and Garen are the Punch Brothers. He makes an unarmed strike.
All right.
And he hits. And because you are both standing there next to Saloran, he gets sneak attack on this too.
Yeah.
Oh.
And all right, so he reaches out with very quick, precise punches, some kind of martial arts that Garen isn't familiar with. It's like, you're a boxer, you know fighters, but you haven't seen quite this form before. And he punches out with a blow against Saloran's midsection, and he deals 29 damage.
Holy cow!
And then he strikes with his other hand. And sadly misses.
Dang it! That's alright. I know how that goes.
Let's see, it is now the turn of the bystanders, who are terrified and all run as far away as humanly possible.
Took him that long.
I'll still in the space of like 30 seconds.
That one manages to get away. This guy gets away. This person gets away. This guy, let me see, this guy that's sitting down here, he...
Well, I didn't even notice him.
Yeah, he is, he has not noticed anything happening yet.
What bar has he been to? I want some of that.
And now we're back to the top of the round. That makes it this T-Rex's turn on the bottom.
Hot dang!
He is going to try to attack Garen.
Yeah, of course.
Well,
It's gonna
you're
suck.
not pizza.
What's your AC?
18.
Okay, the bite attack just hits.
Ah, dang!
The tail attack misses, though.
Woohoo! Okay, I can handle that one. I can definitely handle that one.
Are you sure?
No.
The bite attack is worse, so...
Dang it.
But,
Well, you said just makes it, so I was like, yeah, maybe he'll roll low.
yeah. Let me roll for damage on that.
Maybe he still will.
Ah!
Critical. Hey.
Shut up.
Oh, sorry.
It's
Now when my life is on the line, can you joke? It's a lot of dice.
Let's see. Alright, you take 34 piercing damage. And you are grappled. Because it has picked you up in its jaws. So...
Most action I've seen in 20 years!
You are currently in the jaws of the T-Rex here.
Oh my.
It's like Dragonheart, right? Got my sword stuck up in the roof of its mouth. And... I could do this all night!
I'll punch you in the uvula.
It only hurts a little.
So,
I'll be right back.
until the grapple ends, you are restrained, which means you cannot make attacks.
Oh, fantastic.
Let's see, what else does restrained mean? Yeah, you can't move. You have disadvantage on dexterity saving throws. Oh, attacks have disadvantage. You can make attacks, but they have disadvantage because you're kind of crunched in his jaws. And enemy attacks against you have advantage while you're restrained.
Just because it can't move.
Yeah. And...
Oh man, this better not be like the other Jurassic Park movies where, you know, I get two dinosaurs going after me at the same time and grabs my head and grabs my legs.
Yeah. Well, it's now your turn. First of all, make an escape, like a check to escape the grapple.
Okay, so a D20 plus whatever.
Strength,
dexterity,
throw,
strength,
or no, athletics. Athletics.
It's not good.
What I miss?
That's actually really good.
Really, yeah. Okay, natural 1.
So what? I'm a little
Daniel
upset
is
with
currently
you.
in the mouth of a T-Rex.
And I rolled a natural 1.
Yeah, so you are still grappled.
Not escaping this day.
But you can try to make your attacks, you just have disadvantage for them.
Okay, well, I'm inside a T-Rex's mouth and I kind of want to get out, so I'm going to swing as much as I can.
Okay.
So, let's see.
Go for it, too.
I'm going to throw my battle axe. 7, 12.
That, with disadvantage?
Oh, sorry, that was my attack dice. Never mind.
Yeah,
Let me roll my my attack check.
Yeah, roll 2 d20s, and whichever is lower is the one you take, because of
God dang it. So that was 7.
Yeah, that's a miss.
Dang it! Yeah, well.
You do get another attack, because you're a fighter.
Okay. Let's do this thing. Oh! Dang it! There was a natural 20 and a 19. Dang it!
Yeah, well, that
I'm
is
gonna
a
punch
hit.
it right in the uvula.
That is a hit.
Okay. Oh!
Gags you out.
Jeez, yeah, seriously. Hey man, whatever I can do, I'm gonna... Okay, so I roll a D8, right?
Are you using your axe or punching it right now?
Punching it.
Okay, so that's a D6.
D6, okay. Hey, oh, son of a biscuit! 1.
Well, that's still 6 damage,
I can handle that.
I believe. I think. Let me... It might be a little more than that, actually. Let me look at your...
Oh, that's right. I got unarmed combat.
No, it's 6 damage, and you still have your bonus attack to try to punch it again.
Oh, well, fantastic. Let's do that then. Okay, roll, see if I hit, right?
Yep, still with disadvantage.
Ah, quit doing that to me. 14.
That is also a hit.
Sweet.
Yay!
1d6. Come on, give me something. Yeah, 4. 4 plus, what, 4 plus 5?
4 plus 5, I believe, yes.
Okay, 9. Eat me, will ya? I don't think so.
So, yeah, you're still stuck in its mouth, but you swing once with your sword, and it just doesn't quite... your axe.
Nah.
You swing once with your axe, and it just doesn't quite connect with enough force to do any damage, but then you reach up, and twice in a row with your other hand, you just punch it squarely in the nose, And you punched a T-Rex in the nose, and let me see real quick. Yeah, you know what? It sneezes you out.
Yes!
I need to see where this takes you. Oh my goodness.
I love this game.
It sneezes you onto the rooftop.
Yes!
You do take some damage from the blow of landing, but...
Oh my heck!
Still alive!
Russell, we're sorry. I guess that's the quickest way to the top.
Yeah, you take 11 bludgeoning damage from being sneezed onto a rooftop by a T-Rex.
It's okay. I can handle that. I can sneeze out of a T-Rex. How many people can say that, right?
But as you sort of come to your senses, what you see next to you puts a big smile on your face.
Oh.
You just landed next to a ballista, a siege crossbow. And there are some big log-sized bolts up here.
Oh, yeah.
So that will be for your next turn.
That's awesome.
Oh boy, do I love this game.
It is now Manangatu's turn.
Okay, giant T-Rex.
Da, 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 da.
Now that most of the people have left, maybe I should attack the...
The pizza man? Not a bad idea.
Yeah.
Another thing you could consider as a paladin. I will give you advice since I know you're not super familiar with the class and D&D in general yet.
Yeah.
One of your spells that you have available is Calm Emotions.
Oh.
And it normally only applies to humanoid creatures, but I would say... No, I guess that wouldn't work. I was going to say that maybe that would be something you could do to try to suppress the charm that Saloran has on them, but that wouldn't work.
I wondered if it was charm. So I have a question.
Yes,
Can you take over charm with another charm?
you can certainly try.
Okay.
Will that release me?
Is hold
Depending on-
person concentration.
Yes. It depends on how I do it then.
Yeah.
Or what I decide to do.
Let's see. One of the spells that you have is Compelled Duel. You could basically force a creature to only attack you or take disadvantage on attacks against any other creatures. So, since you're the tank, you could draw the fire to try to keep them from biting the squishy people, for instance.
I'm on the roof, don't worry about me.
And that's a bonus action if you want to do that, so you could still attack.
I'm squishy. I'm very squishy.
So I can do a thing where they would focus on me and not...
Yeah, you could essentially force one of them to focus on you and not everybody else here. Including that guy that has not noticed the T-Rexes.
They're over there just chomping on a sandwich.
So I can only do it on one, not both.
Yeah, only one at a time.
One at a time.
But it's a bonus action, so you could still attack after you did it if you wanted to do that.
So I do that and then I attack?
Yeah.
I still don't know if I want to do that since I have two other guys right both
Yeah.
wanting to kill me.
Yeah. You don't have to attack the thing that you compel to fight you either. It's just...
Just means more strikes on you later.
What?
None. Just means good luck. Take it like a tank.
Also, another one of the spells you have is Shield of Faith. You can give a +2 bonus to AC to a creature that you can see within 60 feet. You could do it on yourself. You could do it on one of your allies. And that's a bonus action as well. So if you wanted to do that and then attack, you could make it a little harder for somebody to get hit. You could also do it on yourself to make yourself harder to hit.
Magician's? Sorry, I'm just so like...
That would probably be your best bet, because everybody's kind of focused on you.
Okay.
But at the same time, yeah, Sadie's character is very floaty.
I'm very squishy.
So you can boost her since you're a tank, and can take more of the damage. Who's next on initiative?
Next on initiative is Saloran.
Okay.
So maybe I should attack so.
Like, you could cast the...
you could...
Yeah, you can cast Shield of Faith and still attack if you want to do that. So you could give Sadie's character a bonus to AC if you wanted, and then still attack whoever you wanted to attack.
Okay.
Or you
Sorry,
could
guys,
do
I'm-
that dual thing that he was talking about.
Yeah.
So,
Compelled Duel, you could make one of the creatures around here be pretty much forced to focus on you.
maybe I should do it on the one by what's her name, so that way she can just like not even like have to worry about getting hit and just worry about wailing on the Tamati sister.
Yeah.
Kind of, yeah. But how close you are to the other dragon, that might not be a good idea.
Yeah, Compelled Duel does end if you attack any creature other than the one that you mark, basically. So you'd have to go attack it if you wanted to, because you make it focus on you.
Okay, maybe I should do the shield.
Yeah, do Shield of Faith and then run over to what's-his-face? Saloran.
Should I do it on Sadie or myself?
Whatever you think.
You have pretty good AC already.
It just makes it harder
Your
for
armor
people
class
to
is
get.
20. You are...
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll just do it on Sadie.
Oh,
Sweet.
man. Armor class is kicking.
Yeah. He's a paladin in full plate armor. And he has a shield, so...
Well, there you go.
Alright, so Shield of Faith, that uses a bonus action and one of your first level spell slots, and you can still make an attack and move and such.
Okay, so big T-Rex I've already hit, or so?
Tell me what Shield of Faith does to my AC.
Grants you +2 for the duration.
Okay.
That was up to you, Chris. I know, what's-his-face?
He calls up a shimmering field that appears and surrounds you and grants you a +2 bonus to AC for up to 10 minutes as long as he maintains concentration on it.
Okay.
Maybe I just should do Sir Lauren just so we can both wail on it. And then I figure if we break the connection, maybe they'll have a better chance of going after the...
Yeah, if you move to attack Saloran, then you will take an attack of opportunity from each of these two thugs that ran up to you.
Oh.
So, probably not the best move.
Not from the T-Rex, because you'd still be in its range, so you wouldn't get an opportunity attack from it, but from the two thugs you would.
Okay. If I moved like that, would it be a bad?
Then you'd get an opportunity attack from the T-Rex.
I'll just smash the T-Rex again.
Okay. So, you make 2 attacks, roll your d20 twice, add your attack bonus each time.
So, first one. 15.
Your attack bonus is +7.
Okay, so 15. 22. The second one was 19.
Both hit. So,
Well,
that'll be 1d8 +6 twice.
So 2 6-sided?
No, 8-sided dice.
Oh, so 2 8-sided plus 6. Okay.
Yeah. 2 8-sided plus 12 total.
Okay. First one is 7. Second one is 8.
Nice.
So, sorry. 7, 8, 9, 10. 13 and 14.
13, 12. 25.
Nice. So let's.
27.
Yeah, that is 27.
Yay. Is it dead yet?
It is
No.
not dead yet. It is still standing, but you smash your warhammer into it a couple more times. You smash it into one of its knees, and it bends back uncomfortably a little bit in a direction it doesn't look like it should go. And it's now limping a little bit, and then you reach up, and it tries to come in to bite you, but you reach up and smash it in the face and just kind of turn it aside with another blow.
Kind of nice making a tank.
Yeah, buddy. Telling you, it's glorious.
And it's now Saloran's turn. And Saloran goes to attack Tobosha and hits. He stabs him for 21 damage with his thin sword. And then he yeah, that's all he does. He just does that. And it's now the other T-Rex's turn. It is going to try to shake Kaya's saber-toothed kangaroo form off of its head. And it fails to knock her off.
Yes.
It does manage to bite her, though.
God dang.
I mean, sorry.
Alright, G. Don't make me jump off the land on you.
Just aim the Bastille down at Russell's game.
And damage. It's 41 damage.
Ouch!
Ouchies.
Let's see. Kaya.
It's alright. She has plenty to go around.
Let's see. That's. Yeah, she looks like she's in pretty bad shape after that. At least this saber-toothed kangaroo form is.
Hello.
What?
You just said flame instead of form.
Oh, did I?
I heard for him.
Love you.
And that is its turn. It's Trace's turn. Trace gets another chance to try to escape the hold person.
Do I have any other options?
Nope, you're paralyzed. All you can do is try to...
Okay, I got a 12.
And your bonus is 1 for that, so I'm pretty sure that is against her spell DC.
I think so.
So that will... You're still...
What did he roll?
13 total.
Yeah, that doesn't work.
Yeah, you are still paralyzed, Trace.
So you get for running away.
Trying to get the charts.
Yeah, that's what they all say.
And it's Faye's turn again.
Okay. Hold on, let me see.
I'm innocent, officer.
Okay.
What? Still.
This T-Rex that's straight in front of me,
Yes.
that one that Chris has been wailing on,
Yeah.
I'm going to cast Geyser
Okay.
Yay.
at 3rd level.
That's good.
Okay.
So it'll be 5 foot by 5 foot by 20 foot geyser.
Okay.
And the T-Rex has to make a dexterity saving throw.
All against your DC.
Mhm.
It fails that.
Yes. Okay. So that is 4d6 because I cast it at a higher level,
Okay.
and he goes up the 20 feet to the top of the geyser.
Okay. That's
Wow. One powerful bidet.
Bidet.
Good day.
Good day and bidet. Every day is a good day with a bidet.
Put a blue mark on that one to say that it is currently in the air on top of the geyser.
And I made sure not to use a concentration spell so I wouldn't drop Ruffle.
Yeah.
Nope, they all went and scattered. I have to reroll all of them. Okay. 9, 10, 13.
13. Alright. And anything else you want to do? Or can do?
I'm trying to figure out if the geyser disappears at the end of my turn and they drop.
Let me see if I have the Codex of Wisdom open. That's where that's from, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Since it says it's instantaneous, but it doesn't have like a duration other than that.
Yeah. The geyser lasts until the end of your next turn, at which point it recedes into the air. Anything
Gotcha.
still atop or within it when this happens immediately begins falling and takes damage from the fall as normal.
Got it. Okay. Let's see. Kaya hasn't gone this round, right?
Not yet.
Is she next?
No.
Who's next?
The thugs.
Who's next on our team?
Kaya.
Okay, then I will inspire Kaya.
Okay. And how do you inspire Kaya?
Okay.
How do you inspire a kangaroo saber-tooth tiger?
Yes.
With a saber-tooth kangaroo.
I'm going to sing. Kaya, we all know you put up a good fight. Kaya, with your help we'll be alright.
Is that Roxanne?
Yes.
That's awesome.
Fantastic.
Yeah, Kaya will take
Thank
that
you.
inspiration
Thank
die.
you.
And let's
Take the
see,
Bluetooth to
these
this.
thugs.
That's why I have to wear headphones.
I could hear it echoing in my headphones, so that was kind of weird.
Yeah. These thugs are going to pull out maces and just start trying to wail on Modern Gatu. That's a miss. That's a miss. That's a miss. And that's a horrible miss. They do nothing to them. They pull out maces
Yay.
and they just kind of like and they just bounce off your armor and you just look around like
Tink, tink, tink,
funny
tink.
little man. Like
I'm just like, I get to you when I finish T-Rex.
I forgot to mention your character is from Low Touch, so you would have like a Russian accent basically.
Ooh.
So yeah, they just waste their turn trying to hit you with maces.
Dude, somewhere Ryan Anderson is very jealous right now.
Yeah.
You'd be a Russian communist paladin.
Yes. And it is now Kaya's turn.
Yeah.
Kaya is going to... she's still on the head of this one. She actually leaps off of the head of this one onto the other one.
Nice.
Boom.
Oh, wow.
And she is going to use that inspiration die on her first attack,
Yay.
which makes it a hit.
Yay.
like you're not sure, but you think you kind of see her like bobbing her kangaroo head to the music as you see her. And then
Yeah,
second
baby.
attack. Second attack.
This
also
is my
hits.
jam.
Second attack also hits. So she deals 30 damage to this T-Rex as she leaps onto it, kicks it with some great force. It fails its saving throw, but oh no, it's prone up there anyway, so she just leaped extra high. I didn't think about that, but
Ow!
she is capable of doing that, so
Yeah.
yeah, it's already prone up there.
Yeah.
But it failed its saving throw, so I'm actually going to rule that means she deals a little more damage to it. So because of that, no, you know what? Not extra damage. I'm going to say that's the impact that she hits it with knocks it off the geyser.
Oh man.
Woo! Gonna ride that thing all the way to the ground.
And
Like Goliath with the T-Rex.
from that,
I
it
like
does
it,
take
like-
extra damage.
Should we still mark somewhere where that geyser is? Can we do that?
Yeah. And just
I'll walk there.
A tall drink of water.
all right. And let's see. Do I have any kind of art that I can use for the... Where did I get that that thing I used as a portal from? Maybe I'd have something that looks kind of...
Oh, if it's a 5x5, is it like a 20-foot square, or is it?
I'm not sure. I think it's just...
Or is it just one
I think
square?
it's one square.
Okay.
Sure, we'll call this a thing in this square under where Kaya currently is.
Yeah,
Okay.
Underwear.
And
Sorry.
it is now
It'll screw with
Tobosha's turn. And Tobosha... Let's see. Yeah, I think he can do that. Yeah. So,
That's my-
in a small puff of smoke, Tobosha disappears for a moment, and you see hanging in the air where he just was, a 1-foot log with a leaf hanging off, like he just disappeared ninja style.
Wow.
And he reappears over on the other side of this T-Rex, where he goes for an unarmed strike against it and hits. And his other unarmed strike also hits.
I heard the actual roll from over here.
Yeah. And he deals sneak attack damage for the first one. But rolls horribly for all his rolls on it. And the second attack...
Oh gosh.
Yeah, he just dealt exactly how much HP it had left.
Nice!
Yay!
So basically what he did there was he blinked out, he appeared on top of its head, and he struck each one of its eyes with just a flat palm strike. And with the second palm strike, you see the part of the skull just cave in.
Oh,
and
man.
The T-Rex crumples to the ground.
Do you like the way
Lockdown.
of shadows? Because he like teleports, or
He's not a Way of Shadows monk. He's a rogue.
okay.
But he is in fact a ninja. So.
He's a Ronin.
And it is now the turn of any bystanders that are still hanging around. This guy gets away. This lady gets away. This lady gets away. These two get away over here. And does this guy see that anything is happening? He rolls a natural 1. He is oblivious. This guy is just sitting there like eating a sandwich. Just
You enjoy that sandwich, sir.
Fantastic.
And it would now be the turn of the T-Rex that is dead, but it is dead, so it is Garen's turn.
Oh, yes! Alright, I gotta use this ballista, man. This is gonna be fantastic.
Yeah.
Alright, how do I use it? What do I do?
Okay, you need to load it. You'll need to make an athletics check to pick up and load one of the bolts.
Okay, athletics check, rolling the d20. It's a 6 plus my athletics. 8. Right? Yeah.
Yeah, that's
14?
That'll do it.
That'll
I
do,
was a little worried for a second. I was like, oh no, you're not going to be able to do it. And then you...
Well, considering I'm being knocked down,
Yeah,
40...
It's
48
pretty heavy,
points.
but you're able to load one of the huge bolts into the thing.
Okay.
Uh,
And
in order
I want to
to
shoot at the other dinosaur, so...
in order to aim it, you'll need to make another athletics check to turn it, which it's not too hard because it does have wheels, but...
I'll roll the 19, so...
Yeah. So, you totally do it.
You're just like adrenaline, like
Yeah, I can use it for this
And...
similar to Monty, just like I don't know why, I just feel very jealous right now.
stuff!
Somewhere in the universe.
You have no idea how exciting this is.
Alright, so... Make an attack roll with advantage for this.
Yeah. Oh, well, that was fantastic. 5.
With advantage.
With advantage?
Yeah. The other one was 3.
Oh, man.
Let's see, and I'm using strength on top of that? Or...
no, because this is the ballista's bonus, so let's see, the ballista's bonus is... You know what? That makes it just enough to hit.
Yes!
Barely. Because you had to get a total of 13.
Opa.
Just got 13. Alright, so...
Mine's a little off. I've been beaten up.
Let me
I got sneezed out of a T-Rex.
Let me roll for damage for that.
So you guys total, right?
A big old splinter.
Yeah. Okay, so you load this gigantic bolt that is longer than you are tall, and it's like the bolt.
That's not
itself
hard.
Yeah, the bolt itself is thicker than your biceps, and
That's pretty thick.
you set you set the ballista and you fire it, and it just like you hear this incredible noise as it fires, and it just embeds itself straight through the T-Rex's open mouth. It's like standing there roaring. It's like, and it just like you see like a moment of surprise, and then it dies. You dealt almost enough damage with that you could have killed it if it had been at full health almost.
I love this thing. Can I take this with me?
Yeah, stick it in your pocket.
Thank you.
Just get 2 more T-Rexes and have it like a chariot.
There you go. Ha
And that now makes it Marangatu's turn.
Ah, that's fantastic.
So, if I go and attack the pizza guy, will that give opportunity to the other?
Yeah, you'd provoke an opportunity attack from both of these thugs. Whether they
Do it. They can't hit you.
That's true. They do. They only have clubs.
Yeah, maces,
I'll just do it.
That is a miss, and that's a natural 1. So
Yeah. So he ends up hitting his buddy in the
Yeah,
face with the mace.
this guy actually hits the other thug with. He swings for you and accidentally catches his buddy in the face. And let's see, how much damage does that do? To thug number 2.
Full damage anyway.
Let's see. Yeah, so he deals a solid 8 bludgeoning damage to his buddy.
Nice.
Yes.
And
I can't believe my video's not back. That's so sad.
I'm sorry. And you're gonna attack Saloran here?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, do I have any cool spell or anything that would like do more damage too, or?
Yeah, you have a couple of different kinds of smite spells. You have Searing Smite, which adds some fire damage to your next attack and could set him on fire. You have Thunderous Smite, which would add like a boom of thunder that deals thunder damage to your next strike. You have Branding Smite, which deals radiant damage, and if he was invisible, which he's not, he would become visible for the duration of the spell. You have your normal attack, but you could spend a spell slot on using your Divine Smite.
What does Divine Smite do?
Divine Smite just deals extra damage. You did it once before.
Okay. I might do the Divine Smite again.
Okay. So, first, roll an attack. A d20 plus 6.
$16. So 16.
That's a hit.
22.
That's definitely a hit then.
8-sided dice, right?
Yes, 8-sided dice plus 6.
So that's 3. 9.
Nice. And then add to that your Divine Smite. Are you doing another second level spell slot? Just go ahead.
Yes.
This
Yeah.
So that adds a further 3 8-sided dice of damage to that.
So 7.
If you launch all 3, it'll add up top for you.
4.
Oh, what to do? I did never notice that.
Yeah, you can create dice combos. I've been doing that a lot lately.
So 13.
It'll add like your bonus attack
Okay.
stock.
And you still get another attack.
So another d20.
Yes. That one's just a miss.
Way to go.
But yeah, so you smash your hammer into his gut, and with a flash of divine light and a yell, it deals even more damage to him. And he's not looking good at all. And it is his turn, and he kind of crumples to his knees and holds up a hand and says, I yield. I yield.
Bam!
Finish him!
says the policeman.
I forget to knock him unconscious, or
The policeman standing next to a ballista who just shot a T-Rex through the face with it yells down to the street, "Kill him!"
How long is smoking? I promise.
Can I knock him unconscious?
Your
Not sure
turn
I'll
is
for that.
ended, but he's yielded. So he has given up, and yeah,
Never strike an unarmed man.
Well, if he can summon freaking T-Rexes, I think we can knock him out.
yeah,
Oh. Okay. Yeah. Can I turn to the two thugs so do you now want to turn, my friend?
roll intimidation, which is just a d20 and add,
16.
Can I assist?
by the way.
Can I assist
Okay,
him
okay.
with thaumaturgy?
Sure.
Okay, I'm gonna make tremors in the ground when he says it.
Okay.
So I rolled 2 16s, then it's +7 on both of them, or?
Let's see, intimidation, yeah, +7, so... Yeah, so these...
23.
Yeah, those two, one of them wets himself, and they both flee in abject terror before...
Bye, darling.
Before the might of great communist warrior.
Goodbye, darling.
and let's see.
I promise there'll be no downsides.
I am removing this pizza token, but Saloran is still there. He pulls down his hood, and you see a creature. None of you have ever seen a creature of this species before. You had assumed he was
It's
a
Groot.
tiefling.
Or is it the cat?
He's kind of cat-like. He has long, furry ears
Oh, okay.
that stand up. You had assumed they were tiefling horns,
Yeah.
but they're actually ears.
He's not a Rakshasa, is he?
No.
Okay. I was like, meh.
No, but he says, I'm not sure why you've involved yourselves, but, oh, by the way, I suppose I should say that that geyser goes away.
It's like,
Kaya's just kind of playing on top of it.
Still is a saber-toothed kangaroo.
Yep, still a saber-toothed kangaroo.
That artwork has to be
I
done
love
now.
is anyone,
Yes, please.
Quick question: is anyone else getting a Colossus vibe from my character?
A little bit. Your
Sorry.
Colossus as a paladin.
Sorry, continue.
Yeah, he says, I don't think you understand exactly what it is you've gotten into, but I will go peacefully. I have no desire for any harm to come to any innocents, but you must understand that artifact that you have taken is incredibly powerful, and it must be used for protection. It must not be used to destroy. And Kaya looks kind of at she cocks her head as a saber-toothed kangaroo, starts to say something, and just kind of comes out with this kind of just oh, right, saber-toothed kangaroo, transforms back into her normal Goliath form. And it's for protection. But you have served the Aegis, haven't you? And Saloran looks at her and says, How do you know of such things? And she just says, I've been fighting the Aegis for the last year to try to find some of these pieces. Where are you from? And Saloran looks around and says, if it wasn't obvious, I and my people are native to the Feywild. And she says, so you haven't been here very long. I don't know if they have much of a presence in the Feywild. But the Aegis are not what they claim to be. They claim to be protectors, but that is not what we have found them to be. And she kind of talks to him for a few moments about this, and he looks a little shocked, but he clearly believes her.
I'm in a drop hold person on Russell, by the way.
Okay.
Oh, my guy's gone then.
You just leave.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So
See you, suckles!
Trace is just out.
You guys are on your own!
Yeah. But as Kaya is speaking, it seems like Saloran is genuinely believing her. He seems to be a little taken aback by what she tells him about the Aegis, which is not very much, and most of it doesn't make sense to any of you. But he looks around and says, I seem to have been had. I've been lied to.
Happens to the best of us, darling.
He says, well, I suppose it is inevitable that my people and I would be perhaps a bit naive. We have only existed very briefly. I am among the first generation of the Wilden, and I am 27 years of age. The oldest of us is 30. There were none before us. One of these shards was lost in the Failwide, yes. The Feywild.
Fail!
was lost in the Feywild, and somehow it triggered our creation. We don't have the details, nor do we have the shard. It was stolen from us. The Aegis claimed that the shard was taken from us by those who opposed them. But I begin to suspect that perhaps the Aegis themselves were the ones who took it. He says, he turns to Garen and holds out his hands, and he says, You may cuff me and take me into custody if you please. I fear that I have committed several crimes in the process of trying to do what I believe to be right.
Yeah, just a few.
Says, I'm willing to pay whatever price is appropriate.
Well, according to law, gotta spend at least one night in jail.
He kind of smiles at that as he realizes you're going a little easy on him. But he says, a hard sentence, but one that I will bear with strength and dignity. And the man who all of you up to this point have known as Tobosha turns to all of you and says, well, I feel after an experience like this one, I owe you at least one truth, and that is that my name is not Tobosha.
Kind of guessed.
He holds out a hand to shake Garen's hand and said, pleasure to meet you. My name is Seki Kuroihi.
What's up, Sucky?
And although that name means nothing to that name means nothing to Mangaratsu, it would mean an incredible amount to Jasu somewhere far away, because this is Jasu's older brother, the boy who took him in the Kuroihi clan. who helped train him, became one of his family members, and who Jasu believes to be dead.
Nice.
Because everybody else in the Kuragi clan, except the two of you, is dead. And he says, I have been alone for some time since the Aegis took my family from me.
Is that right?
And
Wait, isn't that tiefling in the other game? Is that what gave us that?
Diego?
yeah,
What about him?
Diego gave you the seal of the Aegis, and then at the end of our last session, he warned you about the Aegis.
Okay, cool.
But Seki and Kaya shake hands, now formally introduced properly, because apparently even she had known him only as under a name she knew to be not his real name. And the two of them thank the rest of you and say, well, if you'll excuse us, there are other shards to be found. We wish you luck in all of your pursuits.
It was very nice to meet you, darling.
Nice to meet you as well. And,
Maybe our paths will cross again sometime.
Perhaps. I would welcome it. And you hear the sound of footsteps running up behind you, and Garen turns to see one of the men that works under you in the City Watch. He's a halfling, and he is catching his breath. He stops. He's just like, "Oh, Garen, thank the gods I found you. It's Commander Orhane. He's been killed."
Oh!
And that's the end.
It wasn't me.
You're the one not in the group. Get back here!
Wow.
So, just for reference, I specifically instructed Russell to do everything in his power to try to steal that shard. So
I was close, but the dice hated me.
Yeah.
Just saying, I tried.
Good job, Russell.
There's 2 horrible rolls in a row.
Yeah.
Plus, you got beat to death. Yeah.
And then she stopped me and I couldn't run away. Why'd you give her those powers? Come on.
So our next game will be back with our regular characters, but perhaps you guys will meet these characters again sometime down the road.
Oh, fantastic. Oh, I love that ballista. That's like the best way to find that stupid thing.
When I thought of the idea of including a ballista somewhere a little, just probably an hour before the game, I was like, oh, Daniel's going to love this one. In particular, Daniel is going to love this.
That's fantastic.
Quick doodle.
Telling you, Daniel, just have him bring 2 more T-Rexes. Why did to a chariot? You got yourself a tank.
Fantastic.
Kangaroo.
Yeah.
Awesome.
That's awesome. Yeah, so that's two characters that you guys weren't sure of their whereabouts or even if they were alive.
Yeah, right?
Did this character melt some gold to my other character? This is like World of Warcraft.
No.
Just saying.
That's awesome. I love it.
That was fun. I was so unprepared. I had to improv so much more of that than I wanted to.
Yeah, it worked out good, man.
It was awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, you couldn't prepare for me being sneezed out of a T-Rex's nose, so.
Yeah.
That would help make it.
Yeah, that was interesting.
That made
for
it
sure.
neat.
That was fantastic.
And there's still this guy sitting here and eating his sandwich.
Yeah.
Had no idea.
Yeah, roll to see if he actually comes out of oblivion right there.
Yeah, let's see. Did he catch any of this? Natural one. Just eating his sandwich. Just having a grand old time. He must be hard of hearing, or he would have heard, like, some of the noise.
The dinosaurs roaring and getting beat up and dropping to the ground. And...
He's looking at the stocks. Come on.
Maybe this man is actually deaf. I don't know.
Oh, dear.
I believe this map that I use, I believe it's actually like an aerial view from The Witcher 3, the video game.
Oh, gotcha.
So that somebody took a screenshot and made it into a battle map.
Cool.
So
Worked.
Yeah, it worked great. Oh, that was fantastic.
yeah, that was great.
I was really glad I got to use that ballista. By the end of that last round, where what's his face totally killed the other one, Moshe killed the other dragon. I was like, oh, I'm not going to be able to use it, am I? Then you're like, all right, it's Garen's turn. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, and that one you killed was at, like, it still had, like, 80-some hit points.
Nice.
And you dealt 96 hit points.
Yeah. That's good for almost missing it.
The ballista, which dealt 12d12 damage plus plus a modifier.
Oh, yeah.
Would you have allowed him to try and ballista Sir?
Yeah, if you had wanted to try to ballista Saloran, I would have allowed it.
Those rules, I don't know.
It would have been kind of sad since Saloran had been, like, fooled, and it's not really all that bad to do. But
Yeah.
but you guys just wouldn't have found that out. It just would have been like, yeah, we killed the bad guy. Woo!
He's dead. Yeah, I didn't think I was actually going to have ballista. I mean, if it was going to be anybody, it would be the thugs, but
Yeah.
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 Because, you want to get more information from the guy that's beating the crap out of somebody else for information. So
Yeah.
I could take
One
care
of
of
the
you
thugs.
before.
Yeah. Wait until the thugs get in a straight line. You're just like, there we go.
It's about time.
5 years later. Come down yet?
The police in their regards.
I tell you,
Come into my town, will ya?
writing that Doors rant was probably my favorite part of preparing for this.
I know. Halfway through, it's like, do we stop him? Is this going to keep going? Yeah, let's let him go. Oh, man. That's fantastic.
David, this is great.
Thanks. Let's see. Oh,
Like, I wasn't expecting to have, like, so much Whoa.
Yeah.
some of the stuff that was